We had fun last week, so you already know.
On the ones and twos, on the ones and twos.
It's gonna be our takeover again.
No, y'all ain't taking over this week.
That's okay. We got it. We got this.
I'm not talking.
Whatever.
You gotta work.
Y'all don't know nothing. Y'all ain't taking over this week.
We got it.
No.
Yes. It's the ninjas all day.
I agree. It's the ninjas.
That's right. And
Go ninjas. Yes.
Dangerous West Side Story.
The ninjas.
man.
Yes, ninjas.
Yeah. Happy Saturday.
Happy
Saturday.
Hey, happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. We back.
Again.
Papa.
You know what I'm saying? Welcome back. You know what I mean? How y'all doing?
Wonderful.
Cash.
What up?
How you doing, man?
I am well, my brother. How are you, sir?
Come on, man. You ain't been here in a minute, man. You over there quiet, man. What's up, man?
I'm rolling my trees up. I'm good, man. How y'all doing?
Right, you get a pass for that. You get a pass for that. That's what's up.
Yes, sir.
All right. We got a special guest in the house.
Uh-oh.
Hi,
Hey.
how are you? Hello.
Hey, Quincy Johnson the second.
Yeah. How you doing, man?
Did you
Thank
hit
you
with
for
the
having
whole
me.
government?
That's my
His name.
Oh, but I mean, he really.
That's what I go by on stage.
No, that's
how you
That's his
go.
name.
I thought he was
his
just saying that's
name.
with your whole government. I was like, wait a minute now.
Right.
She trying to jump all over the game.
Look, you told me he was an HBCU person, so I gotta, make sure I
very
stick
very
up.
few brothers go by their government. You know what I mean?
okay.
I understand.
All
I understand the
I
trepidation.
had you. I had you.
I appreciate
He
it.
was ready.
He was on me.
Ready.
Man.
We on today.
Yeah.
I'm saying with her non-checkered past, super civilian worrying about government names.
Hey, that's all right though. You never know.
He
People,
understands the importance.
thank
Right.
you.
She said, I've been around it.
Okay.
I might not have been it, but I've been around it
Affiliated.
enough to know.
I ain't tasted it. I smelled
That
it,
you
though.
don't put the whole government out. That's
Listen, I sent it over there.
I smelled it, though. I had.
whatever.
All right, then.
Yeah, that's my guy's stage name. He's a comedian.
All right.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome.
Of course,
Kicking
brother.
it with the ninjas.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes. I'm glad
Hey,
you know.
see, he know. He get it.
Kicking it with these ninjas and the ninjets.
No.
Hey,
That
that's
sounded like
that's
Alvin
like a
and
group.
Chipmunks in the
That's like a group.
Chippets.
Yeah, that's like a group in a cartoon in the 80s. You're right.
But you need to put the ninjas first.
Yes.
Nobody watched Alvin and the Chipmunks for the chip.
Yes, they did.
They were like,
Yes,
they're
they
here
did.
too.
Thelma and
Oh, who was
Brittany.
it?
No one knows.
Brittany,
Yeah.
Thelma, and
Yeah, you can make up some
Wasn't
names.
no
Go
chip-
ahead.
Louise.
If you made up,
No.
made up names, it would work.
Brittany.
Like no
Yeah,
one
'cause
knows.
none of them there
Brittany
was
was
Thelma.
like the out front
Delilah.
one.
Yes.
So
Jezebel,
But it-
I don't know.
whatever.
Esmeralda.
Whatever.
I know there was a Brittany.
Right, and we knew what they looked like.
Yes.
So
Yes, we do.
they were important.
They were cute.
They were like
cute.
us, huh?
Okay, I'll give you that.
Okay.
That's cool. Yeah. No, but I'm glad that y'all here with me on a Saturday. It's real festive. Everybody got smiles on their face. Cash got a blunt in his hand, so we feeling good.
Getting better.
Like the rest
The
of
day's
us.
getting
Good.
better.
Yeah, I'm gonna introduce the podcast, and then we can just slide on
Woo-hoo.
out. Slide on out, ride on out. All right. You have now tapped into the Deez Ninjas podcast, and we are so glad,
So
glad.
glad.
so glad that you came to kick it with us. I am Club Dynamite, the coolest ninja you know, and I'm here to do a real ninja roll call. One time.
Eh,
Back again. Cash D. What up, Vern?
What up?
what up,
Amongst
Vern? We
the
missed
names
you.
I've known him by.
I missed you guys, too.
Yeah.
Been away, working on projects.
Yes.
Super Task.
Hey, what it do?
What's up?
Hey.
Nikki Savage.
Yo.
And once again, my guy, Quincy Johnson II.
Full government's out here.
Full government.
So I got a question though. Do we have to call you the whole thing?
Yeah.
Every time.
No.
Can we
Every
just say
time.
Quincy?
Oh, we can call you Quincy? Okay.
Can we just say
You can
Quincy?
call me Q. You can call me
Q.
whatever you
Okay.
like. Whatever.
Every
Got
time
it.
I address him, I'm doing the whole thing.
Every single time.
Pass Quincy Johnson II, the blunt.
It might take a long time to get that out.
Quincy Johnson II, stop
Quincy
holding
Johnson
the
II.
blunt. Yeah, I like
Right.
that.
Quincy Johnson.
I want to give a shout out before we get on.
Shout
to
outs.
Love so outspoken.
Hey.
Shanni Love. You know what I mean? And I want to give a shout out to Vacation Barb as well.
Vacay.
Yeah, what up, Barb? What
And,
up, Shanni?
Much love to everybody that taps in with us, looks out for us, prays for us,
Yes, love y'all.
listens to us, shares, any of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all y'all.
Appreciate
All right? But yeah, what's up? What's up with y'all?
I'm on
How y'all been?
vacation.
Yes.
School is up. Woo. I made it through another school year. That's a big deal.
Year's
Very
over,
Yes.
and you are not the student. That is funny. You are sounding so
I'm
happy.
telling y'all don't understand. Because we actually went out as teachers and staff yesterday to celebrate.
Right.
And then I ran into
As you
a
should.
staff person from a whole different school.
Did y'all
I
get
was
drunk?
out that was celebrating.
Did y'all get drunk though?
I definitely did. Because it's
I
been a
Definitely.
rough school year.
Can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Was any? Did you notice any of your coworkers that kept going to the bathroom and coming out with a runny nose?
No.
Oh, damn.
No. Did not have that.
Yes, they
That
makeup.
issue.
Yeah, somebody went over there and powdered their nose. They
Nah.
teachers, you know, they went over there with ski.
They like, hey,
Aspen.
School's out.
We didn't have that problem. No, but it was
Very
fun.
dark.
And we were celebrating and we were a little bit more excited than the kids were. The kids actually, and I felt a little bad, but I didn't feel bad because when we were leaving, you know, I'm like giving them hugs. I'm like, enjoy your summer. And they're like, but does that mean we're not coming back to your class? I was like, no, baby, you're going to a whole nother class next year. You'll be fine.
They were like,
Go
hey,
enjoy.
you're more happy than I am right now.
Right.
Very. I was at that gate letting them parents, here's your child back.
Aw.
Enjoy your break.
Okay.
Those motherfuckers think their self-worth is more than it is, huh? I get it.
Don't look.
No.
Right.
Not at all. You know what? There are a few kids I will miss. I will say that.
Aw.
But not enough to let school prolong any longer.
Your job.
It's time. It's time.
Yeah. Well, happy that it's summertime and you got some time off. What's up, Nikki? How you been?
I've been good. I can't complain. You know, I woke up this morning.
Yeah.
I didn't fall this week, so that's always good.
Yes, balance.
1 week down. Yes. So I'm
Goddamn shame.
good. I'm good.
What's wrong with you?
What's up, man? What up, Vern?
I'm good, man. Just happy to be present. Excuse me, didn't mean to kick you.
Yes, you did. Abusing
yeah.
little people.
I knew you was gonna say something, so I tried to get that and get in front of it before the lawsuit. Everything is good, man. Like I said, just working on some projects, doing music, and coming up with some ideas. But I'm happy to be back. It's been a month of Sundays, I guess you could say a month of Saturdays.
No, you stay busy. You've been busy. I know how I go.
Yeah.
Just want to share with the people.
Hey,
what's been
people.
going on.
And that we missed you.
We missed
we
you.
super missed
I stay
you.
in touch. I try to
You
check
do.
on y'all on the serious
Yeah,
stuff. Make sure
you
y'all are
do.
good
You
in this
do.
crazy world.
In this crazy world. And my guy Quincy,
What's up? What's up?
it's not gonna do like a whole interview or nothing, but
Okay.
you know, just want to let people know who you are. You know what I'm saying? Where you come from, what you do.
I'm a stand-up comedian and actor. Born in Chicago, raised a little bit everywhere, but I claim Houston is home. So,
Shot-town, Houston.
yeah, so been out here for about 15 years now. So,
Yeah.
and just living the dream, as you say. You know,
Right. Right.
LA ain't killed me. It ain't drove me crazy.
Made you
Make you
stronger.
stronger though, for sure.
Man, tougher, stronger, faster, better,
Right.
all that. You know
All
what I
of
mean?
that.
Sound like Steve Austin.
No, man, I see you out there working.
Hey,
I see
man.
You doing. You
Yes,
out there
sir.
working.
Got to. That's what I came out here for. I ain't
Yeah.
move across the country to put my feet up.
No,
So,
for real.
Right.
so
I
that's
see-
what we
I
out here to
see
do.
you- I see you steady climbing. So
Yes,
Let's
sir.
go.
Appreciate you.
try to introduce some more people to you if I can. You know,
I'll appreciate that, man.
I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Dude is hella funny. Yeah, that's extendo.
The one time.
That's
you get to
One
see
time,
it.
one time for the one
that's
time.
like, hey, the bonus episode. Like they be like, hey, what episode was extendo? on?
Right.
You right? then you know. We can do that on for like a giveaway or something.
For sure.
That
Right.
could work
Yeah.
Good.
for our fans.
Little trivia.
Little trivia. Yeah. Yeah. But glad to have you, my guy.
I appreciate y'all having
You
me,
know,
man. It's been a great time so
We'll
far.
let people know how to find you and how to.
I'm at Quincy
yourself.
Johnson II on all
We're
social
gonna
media.
do that.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna do
I still like to plug myself.
that. Yeah.
Yes.
For sure.
All the
For sure.
time.
For sure. That's what's up. All right. I'm good. I'm saying, by the way. I'm good.
You
You didn't even give us a chance, right? Like he
We were
cut
just
from one
about
person.
to.
No,
We had to
no.
See how
see
he
each
do?
other.
It's okay. It's
He,
all right.
he finishes to say something to him and he cuts right in. He
Right.
don't even give no breath,
It's okay.
no nothing.
There was
I get-
no breath.
I gave a nice healthy pause in there.
No, you did
There
not.
was no pause.
No,
Have
you
a nice,
didn't.
healthy
It was
pause.
You
straight
go listen
from
to the
that to-
playback.
It's fine.
No,
It's fine.
there was nothing.
Don't be
And I'm
making
good.
people think
How
you
are
don't
you?
care.
I'm not even upset. See, I wasn't even making the deal out of it that you made. It's fine.
Because
That's
the way
not-
you
No.
said it, you know,
But
people.
you
I'm
made-
good
I was
though.
actually
It
talking.
was
I was
different.
actually not talking to you guys. I was talking to our audience, just letting them know where I was at with it.
Right.
I think, how are you
It was
doing,
passive
bro? What you up to? You know,
I'm
what's
cool, man.
going on in your world?
It's been a head down, go forward week this week.
Grind it
See
out.
how they
Yeah.
doing?
Right.
Yeah.
No, because it's important, you know.
Yeah, we were gonna ask, but he didn't take a breath.
It's cool.
We were.
See, look,
He ain't sensitive over that.
I'm really not.
Whatever.
They feeling away.
Because we know.
That's guilt.
Aggressive way.
Thank you.
We just know what we
Okay.
say.
Aggressive mic placements and passive aggressiveness. Okay.
Mm.
I'm sensing a
You
theme.
know what? It's
Okay.
okay. What we talking about this week?
Man, what you want to talk about? I sent you, the things. What we on first? What y'all feeling?
And then him.
What y'all feeling? Let me see.
We got a
What
lot.
about that Deshaun Watson?
Oh.
Let's just jump right in there.
All right, let's get to it.
You know, she's like,
Let's get to it. He
Why
was trying to
waste
get
time?
to it. Let's get to it. All
Let's
right.
do it.
Have you guys seen the infamous, or does anyone here do yoga first?
I
I do
do
yoga.
here and
I
there.
will try.
I ain't great at
Do
it,
yoga.
but
It's great
You do
for
yoga?
you. Yeah.
Yes.
It's good for you.
Are you you familiar with the baby pose?
The baby pose.
Yes, the
So when
baby
you
pose.
are laying on your back with your
Yes.
legs in the air?
That's the one.
Legs in the air and holding the feet, I believe.
Yes. That's it.
Oh, so you get a good stretch on the quads, I guess.
Get a good-
I ain't never seen nobody
Release the glutes, if you will. You know,
That's the one.
that's the one.
I
Okay.
think that's the one.
Okay.
I
Okay.
think that's
Why
the
do they
one.
call it that though? I've never seen like
Because when,
Babies do that.
when babies lay on their back,
Yeah,
their
they
favorite
grab
thing to
their
do is
feet.
grab their feet
hello. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
and
They'll
bust it
stay
open,
like
if you
that.
will.
Yeah.
they stay like
Yeah. If you change in their diaper, they will hold their little feet.
Bow. There you
yes.
go.
okay.
That's the good picture for you.
Yes.
Right there.
Okay.
Okay. Well, the yoga baby pose was like from what I'm hearing, like the choice position for my guy Deshaun Watson when he was trying to get his extras on
Okay.
his massage. He got out there. So you guys familiar with them? You seen it? I don't know. That shit
I
is
mean, I didn't.
crazy to me. That shit look funny. I can't.
You saw it? It was a video?
No, I didn't see him
Oh,
do it. I'm talking about the actual pose.
Yes.
I know the
pose.
pose. Yeah, I know the pose. I'm familiar.
Pause. Yeah, we know. Yeah. None
Yeah.
of that.
And
No shenanigans here. We're not doing that.
oh yeah.
We're not doing that.
That's an interesting pose for
Yeah.
a grown man.
It
to be in.
is.
Yeah.
Not
Hey, look,
necessarily.
I Googled
Well, if
I
he's
Googled it just to
yogaing-
see because I saw it. I Googled it. What the fuck is the baby yoga pose?
I'm gonna tell you
If you're
something.
doing yoga, that's normal,
I'm telling
but
you
not,
something.
Yeah, I know.
I'ma
not getting a
confess something.
massage.
There you go.
confess. I confess.
Huh?
I've been in that pose. I done got my gooch shaved.
Okay.
You know, it's compromising.
Wait,
Okay.
what? What?
Yeah.
The what
So
shape?
the gooch.
Gooch.
The gooch.
What's the good?
The underneath.
The underneath, like the little.
Oh,
the
I
in
call that the
between.
man. I call that the man place.
No,
The man place.
yeah,
That sounds horrifying.
yeah, that's worse.
It is. It is horrifying.
We don't talk about the man
You're
place.
going too far.
Yeah.
Don't go to the man
said
place.
that's
That's too
too
They
far.
call that the don't go there zone.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't ready.
That's
I
funny.
wasn't ready.
But yeah, he was saying he like to get a massage between his ass and his taint and his balls.
That's the prostate.
Yeah, he want them to massage
He wanted him to
that.
make sure, yeah, he get that.
Get down there too.
Massage the man place?
The massage the man
So,
place.
but I'm thinking like he's trying to get the whole area. I
thought
see.
it said he
if
wanted.
that's how he gets off, I don't see a problem with it. So,
Well,
you know.
that's.
I
I
mean,
mean, I thought it was his.
I think
the
they getting.
anus.
I think they getting
That
all of that.
So
Like,
they're like massaging.
They
that?
if I'm paying what I already paid
Nah,
for it, I'm trying to get it all.
I mean, I
so-
guess if you
I
paying
thought
what
it
he was
was
paying
within
for it, you trying to
Right.
get everything
I
you
need
want.
it all, every inch
My
for that
question
kind of
is-
money.
Go ahead.
Is that within bounds of a massage? Is that something that's
Well,
Depends on
Full
something was-
body.
Wait.
Hey.
Something was brought to my attention earlier today because the parameters of said massage, right? Now, when you look at massages definitely have tiers. And of course, depending on who you are, I'm sure as you go to higher end, it gets to a point, right? But my man was paying for the high end, premium, elite zone price for the fucking massages, if you feel what I'm saying.
he was pretty much capped out? He was saying the highest of the high for
He
the
was
deluxe
high
one.
end. He was paying for the
Top
super
dollar.
massage.
Mhm.
That means every
It wasn't,
inch.
yeah,
top
it
to
wasn't the
bottom.
standard athletic.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
It
Stand
was
up.
so relaxing.
Yeah. Wasn't the standard athletic, my guy.
So I don't see
Yep.
nothing wrong with If that's what you paying for, then you need to get it all. Like, I mean, I'm not mad at it if that's what he paying for. I wouldn't particularly get it. But
See, that's the thing. When you watch like all like news and the media and like public perception, you get a certain view of things, but we don't have all the as the details start to come through, it starts to look a certain way, and you start seeing
Yeah, because it's
we-
not looking like that.
I mean, I just think since we already talked about before on another episode
Oh.
about people paying, for
Okay.
happy endings and stuff.
Yeah.
So when you tell me
We
things
were
like
just talking
that,
about
that's
that.
what I'm assuming that he was paying
Well,
for.
Right.
Me
Right.
personally.
Well, we've been wondering why teens were so comfortable with the situation.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's because they know the deets.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure you ain't the
Exactly.
only one out there getting them
They
kind
know
of
the
massages.
deets. They know the deets, and they know, it's not just what it's being put out as, because you put it out, of course, court. And,
Right. So what made this
Uh,
different? That he wanted his man place massage?
What made it different is because he's him. And all
No,
these
what's,
Right.
yeah,
But
what's
I mean,
going
the
on?
whole
What's,
team is going there.
what's going on is the women are coming out saying that he want the extras.
and he paid for it.
But
Right.
but we're saying as far as what's the issue
Right.
out just in the public is that the women are coming out and nothing criminal has been found, right? They've investigated this 3 times. 3 times they've looked into my guy, all right? 3 times.
Pick me.
Wait, I'm going to, right? And so it's been, so he's got 27 women have filed some sort of situation against
Civil
him,
case.
civil case against him in this situation, right? Go ahead.
This is the problem that I keep having.
Oh, I love when you
when
have a
it
problem with
always,
this.
when it goes back to that thing of what is the thing now? I'm trying to think.
Protect the
Not just protect women, but the
What, Me Too?
the Me
Believe all
Too
women?
thing. It's when you keep coming
It
out with
is.
all this stuff and then they go, but nothing criminal happened. So why
Right.
the fuck
What
are
are we
we
talking
talking
about?
about it? Like you literally trying to
'Cause there's
drag
money
people's
involved.
names. That's what I'm saying. You should not be getting money off of some shit that was not criminal.
That's
I am
right.
sorry. Not with it. So
Okay.
because you
Right.
come out and you say, oh, he paid for
Curveball.
this service, right? This is what he paid for. You don't get the right to the income, but I wasn't comfortable. Then bitch, get another type of job.
Yes.
If that's not what you
Don't
want
do
to
it.
do.
But you're not gonna get a job where you get paid that much to do a massage in
Okay.
one setting.
Well, then do the massage.
Okay, ladies.
Do the
ladies.
super size.
Right.
What about the ladies that ain't suing and didn't want no money and just want to tell their story about how this nigga treated them in them rooms?
But they not telling no
but listen, yes,
story.
they are, because there are stories of him manipulating and being kind of fucking controlling in them rooms. See, you jumping up and down, but it's a lot of layers to this shit. And there's a couple of ladies that don't want to die. They just want to tell their story. And I think to myself, if you know this man as rich as he is and you don't want no money, I'm inclined to believe
No, because
My
here's
whole
the thing:
thing
you might
is-
want to just drag his name down. So it doesn't. It's not always about because they getting paid when they get these interviews. They getting paid,
I mean, it sounds like
And
they could have
also-
left at any time.
right? At any time,
It sounds
you
like
could
they
have
did
said,
not
"I don't
have
want to
say
do the
yes.
shit."
I don't know. People perceive things in so many ways. We see this over and over. We how you'll see a situation and like people are comprehending shit 5 million different ways and how they think about it. So those people and those women, you never know how they think.
they're still going to get, what I'm saying is, even if you're not putting in the civil case like you just said, they getting paid. They getting paid to tell that story over and over again. And to my girl's point, if you didn't want to do the shit,
that's true.
you didn't have to. If you don't like massaging people's anuses, then don't. Take that off your... When you go get your nails done, right? They give you a menu of what you pay for. You choose.
Right.
If you don't want to do that type of service, you don't put it on the menu. Right. So if massaging anus,
so if you're not full service,
that's right. Don't put it on your menu.
Right.
Okay.
Period.
Be like, let me get the person that can help you with that.
So we ain't gonna talk about the nigga contacting motherfuckers that was basically like DeVry students in their second class, and he like, oh, you do massages? I want one. Like it's deeper than what y'all making it out to be. Is all I'm saying.
No, it's not. Because if you don't want to do it,
listen, can I say something? Can I say something? Can I say something?
Go ahead.
I'm not finna sit here personally and call 22 women a fucking lie. I'm not doing it.
I'm not gonna.
That shit is so disrespectful to the whole.
Right?
It's not.
Listen,
it's not.
It don't have. Listen,
it's
a
not.
lot of shit that ain't criminal doesn't mean it's right. It don't matter if I go to.
So are we gonna be? Are we gonna prosecute people for not being right now?
Check this shit out. Listen, if
So
you use your prestige, if you use your power and your prestige. You get me over here and the guys.
That's what we do.
I can't finish. I can't finish. I can't finish. I can't finish. Can I finish?
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. And this is shocking me as women, but anyway, fuck all that. If you use your guys, and your influence. You're here. You know I'm here for this, and next thing you know, this happens. Like y'all know this. Like they didn't turn around. This nigga's dick in his hand. He didn't put his dick on their legs. That ain't on nobody's menu. Where the dick on the leg massage at? Where's that at on the menu, ladies?
Definitely not right.
Okay. Oh, that's what I'm saying.
It's definitely not right.
I'm trying to appeal. I'm trying to, no, Taz.
Put your dick on my dick on my leg. Like the fuck? No, because you just tried to call out the fact that we women. Just because I'm a woman does not mean that I'm going to uphold everything that a woman said and the way it goes. I'm not doing that shit.
So 22 of them is lying? 22.
What I'm saying is if
some
you
people are.
I'm not saying they all telling the truth, but I'm saying you gotta be a little fucking partial if it's 22.
No, because that's the same shit we went through before with other people, and you're like, oh well, this many women came out, and then when you start listening to the story, it wasn't this, it was that.
Wait, some reason. So if it's 22, and we say that, okay, we say, do we believe all 22? And you guys say some are lying, so that means
no. I said no. That was my statement. No, I didn't say some.
All right. So in saying that, then we say then some may be. Okay, so what's that ratio? Half?
No, I'm not even saying half.
I'm just saying,
I'm saying my thing is that I have not heard one person say he raped me. What they said was they were masseuse. Right. They got paid to do that shit. So to me, if you did it and you took the money, I don't want to hear shit later. I don't. Period. Because they took the money, right? They did what they did, and they took the money. You keep saying, well,
see, that's the thing.
For me, as a woman, can you let me finish? See, y'all cut me off.
Okay.
As a woman, I don't give a fuck who you are. You could be a president of the United States. You are not going to make me do something I don't want to do because you are the fucking president of the United States. We're going to stop playing women like women don't have minds and like we just weak motherfuckers that's going to go out there and do the shit because somebody got a title in the name. People that do that shit is because they want to do that shit. Period.
Listen, I read the shit. There's about 3 cases of women that ran out the room, didn't get paid, left. I'm telling you. And I'm telling you, I read the New York Times.
Can I add one caveat?
Yeah, please, guess.
Okay. Deshaun Watson came out of Clemson at 20 years old.
19, 20.
Got into the league, and he was made to believe this was okay.
Yeah.
As a kid. He's a kid who comes from nothing. So it's not like he knows the massage world or the world of personal masseuses in private hotel rooms with non-disclosure agreements.
It's the game. And hotels. They provided the room.
Yeah. So if he's under the impression that because I've already paid for this massage, the full body experience, if you will, and then he treats those women as if they should already be down, that's an expectation that was set.
That's right.
That he has very little control over, because from the beginning, this 20-year-old kid was introduced to this that's what we do. Go ahead.
Right.
Okay, I fucks with that, right? But it's fucking cases where this dude is on Instagram, right? I understand this with the Texans. When the shit happened, we talked about it. I say, hold up real quick. I said, this was like when he wanted to trade, the shit came up. You remember?
Yeah.
It didn't come up before he wanted to dip. And I always said they was complicit in this shit, right? And but when I read all this shit, I'm like, okay, I can see like they was probably setting it up. But then it's like you say, no fault of his own. Got kind of off the rails. There's victims here too. That's all I'm saying. Now listen, this is the funny thing I find about this. Real quick. Robert Kraft. See how he got caught out of Whole House and nothing happened. And he's an owner. So it's a lopsidedness to it too.
Now,
I'm hearing everybody.
Based on just on what you said, and you said how as far as like him reaching out. Now take that same perspective that he just gave, right? And you said like he's under the impression this is how it works. Because like I said, he came from pretty much South Carolina, right? Went to Clemson, had none of that world, got introduced to the world. This is how it operates. So if he's reaching out, he's still reaching out under that guise.
Right.
Or under that thought process, even when he's reaching out. And I'm sure when he's, this is the thing. And wait, that nobody is saying. When he's reaching out to these women, come on, man. Now let's take Instagram. And we know Instagram, bro.
Okay, let me just say this. Are we saying there's no victims?
Wait. I'm saying it's like shit gets sold on Instagram. Right? Under a certain perspective. Now, and then these same one that's selling the shits under their motherfucking profile, the shit is say mother of fucking Jaden or some, you know what I'm saying? Like they other little shit. So if he's under this, if he feels or knows that this is how the thing operates, and then he's reaching out to people who are pretty much advertising this same type of thing, where does the line get drawn in that little situation?
I'm asking the room, are we saying there's no victims? That's what I'm just asking. Are there any victims? Yes or no?
Victim is a very broad
I'm just
term.
saying, is there a victim? But what they're alleging, is any of them victims? Yes or no?
Victims
I said
of what?
A fucking
maybe.
Victims of what though? I'm a little confused.
Maybe.
Victims of what?
Okay. Maybe because like I said, if he goes in under this assumption, they were advertising that, but that's not what they were selling, right? So they get there, and then he's up there, and he put his ass in the air. They think so and so, and so.
I can't say that because again, if that's what you put out there.
Here's my question: the women who ran out of the room because they were uncomfortable, did he chase after them or force anything upon them after that?
They can't. You're not a victim.
I'm not saying he would chase them down the hall butt naked, but obviously if you done drove to go do this shit and then you did without your money, then obviously something happened that you was willing to leave your money.
You can be uncomfortable and not be a victim. You can be uncomfortable and not be a victim.
And people's level of offense is different.
And let me tell you something, and this is another thing. You can sue people for making you uncomfortable. Neighbors sue each other for yards.
I mean, that's what these civil cases are.
That's what we took. That's all we
what he's on under.
That does not all of a sudden make him bad and stuff and them a victim because you got uncomfortable. There's a lot of shit that makes me uncomfortable, and that don't make me a fucking victim.
Hey,
what I'm saying is,
Michelle Wolf, did you watch the shit? Have you seen the new special, the Bill Burr special that just came out?
Yeah.
Michelle Wolf made a joke that was like very much in line with what we're talking about, right? And she was talking about as far as like the Me Too and how like just all of those lines have gotten iffy, right?
Yeah, great, blurred.
What she was saying, she was just stating that you like, cause and some we've said already, it was just put in that one thing that might be offensive to one, might be the thing that turns that one on.
Yeah.
That might be their trigger. That might be the thing that you need to do for them. And
we all adults. We all know it with everybody is trial and error, right? We all know that shit. You don't do the same shit with any woman you interact. It's trial. So we all know that. Like I'm just saying, there is under the fucking law, he is complicit to be fucking sued with all these civil cases for one reason or another. He's not there
to be sued.
He's not there for nothing.
You got to be complicit to be sued civilly.
Okay. So like I said, I believe there's a victim. You said maybe, and everybody else said no, right?
I'm saying victim of what? I'm still trying to figure out what they're victim.
Victim of making me uncomfortable enough to sue.
Offended. I can say there were people. Parties were offended. I can say parties were misunderstood.
Again, here's where my confusion is.
Victimhood. I can't say a victim.
No, let me tell you why I'm confused. Because I've gone to massages, right? Not no $1,000 massages, but I've gone to massages, right? And the difference between those massages and the happy ending massages I've seen, I've never got naked at a regular massage. So if the person was just putting out for a regular massage, right? And then you're telling me that he put his dick on somebody and he did all of that. What was he even naked for if you were getting a regular massage?
Me too.
Okay, so y'all have not.
Me
So
too.
y'all telling me something I did not know. And you know I'm good at saying that if I did not know.
It's as much as you're comfortable with.
That's exactly.
It's as much as you're comfortable with.
I wasn't naked. I had a towel wrapped around my waist.
And again, now y'all just taught me something because I was not getting that. But again, it sounded to me like he signed up for one thing. That's what he went in with the impression of. Whether you then changed your mind, during which a woman has a right to change her mind, you just said she left out. I don't think, even though I know there's the laws, I don't necessarily agree with all the laws. I don't think you should be able to just sue people because you didn't like. Right? I don't. That's just me.
For me, you can't take the money. You can't do it, take the money, and then say, now you're a victim.
And some of them women, you think is probably...
A lot of them did out of that number.
In that case, then the whole Me Too movement is debunked. Because all them actresses
and I didn't agree with a lot of the Me Too movement either.
Right, but they got those roles. I mean, it's...
You can... In those cases, some of those were forced. In some of the Me Too... But in this case, nothing was forced. There was nothing criminal.
No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying he put himself in a situation where he can lose some money. And he did it a lot of times.
And he probably didn't realize that it was that because the other people who do it. That's my thing. And as we talked about before, while we talked about my frugalness, people live in a whole different realm where that is normal. That's what they do. So being that he is in that space, I can't get mad if you was doing... I just think it's real funny to me how you have people, okay, so I'm not offended when you do it, but I'm offended when you did it.
Right.
You know, so that's just my thing. I can't, if that's what you in and that's your style of business, then take it off the menu if you ain't cool with it.
That's right.
All right. Bow. All right. You guys ever send texts that you want to take back?
Hell yeah.
Who doesn't?
Right now.
Wait, look, he over there thinking. He like, no, I mean every text I send.
No, I got a couple that I would love to get back.
Have you ever accidentally sent
like
one?
Later or like right in the like aftermath?
Oh, later. Much later.
Sometimes later, but sometimes right after.
That's what I'm talking about.
You're sending it to the wrong person and you see it after you hit send, like,
That's the only ones I regret.
Then you got to come with them alibis real quick. Like, oh, that was for my daughter.
I'm going to snitch on myself. Sometimes I send texts saying shit that I really want to say, but then I like lie and be like, oh, I didn't mean to send that to you.
No.
When I really be meaning to send it to that person. No. I have a
passive aggressive texting.
That is my truth. They don't even be knowing. Like, I be doing this shit on purpose.
Hey, so everybody who done got one of those,
yes.
Now you know what it is.
She said that wasn't for you.
Never know.
But you'll never know if you actually got one of those.
If it was meant for them or not.
If you got one of those and then you got the that wasn't for you text.
It was.
Yes, it was for you.
But what if she actually?
Not always. Sometimes it
can happen.
No.
Because you remember how you just said that where sometimes I do what I'm saying. I snitch on myself sometimes.
That's what I'm saying.
She just snitched on herself.
That's what I'm saying.
Sometimes I be meaning.
If you got one of those people.
So if you got it or you get it later, so pretty much everybody that got it.
You never
it's
know.
for you.
You never know.
She just playing.
You might do better assuming
She playing mind games with all of y'all right now.
He got me. You got where I was going with it.
Yeah. I'm like, wait a minute. Nah, pretty much it's something like if you got it.
No, if you got it.
Right.
It was you.
Not always.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Not always.
See, he got where I was going
Because
with
if
it.
you really didn't mean it, you would be like,
love is love.
My God, I really, that was not for you. That was my terrible auntie.
Yeah.
No.
All right, well, look.
That wasn't for you.
This don't apply to you because you don't like Apple. You like anti-Apple, aren't you?
I'm an Apple.
I like what you gonna say the feature is, but I'm mad that everything only goes to Apple.
Hey, look, Apple usually doesn't get the features first, so that's not true. But this is an Apple feature, and
it's coming soon.
It's coming soon. It might be out already.
I ain't got no update. I've been looking.
Apple, right?
It might be out already.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not
team
anti-Android.
so.
Apple just made more sense.
Nothing. It's just
Apple made more sense.
I'll be
Apple
just
for sure.
with when I think it's
I'm
dope,
no team.
when I go to buy it.
Apple made more sense right now.
I am
Android.
team
Team
Android.
Android all the way.
Yeah. I'm not.
You said Android?
I have an Android.
Five over there.
I have an Android, but I also have two Macs.
Android is just
Right.
so much
You're not
easier.
Fuck that.
You're not matching.
I'm not brand loyal.
No, I was about efficiency.
I'm not brand loyal.
Androids are
It just makes
efficient.
it
Set it
so
off.
much
No. I mean,
easier
you remember I had that big ass note. I like
interact.
Androids, but this worked out better for me with my daughter. It's just a
right.
better situation. It works.
I'm like, who made the
For me
device
too.
that set it off for me this time when it's time for me to buy one?
It's just that, okay, you know me, because I be having to ask you how to work stuff. I'm not a big tech person, so Androids are just so
I'm gonna
much
tell you
easier
that would
for me to
honestly
work.
be,
That's a lie.
that would actually be the reason for you to get the Apple.
No,
Yeah, the Apple
'cause,
does
like,
everything for you.
No, let me tell you why I can't agree.
Yes.
At the
But
job that I
yes.
was at,
To this.
I had
Yes.
the Mac, and I could not figure out how to work that shit
That's
to
just
save
because
my
you were
life.
used to the PC, but
That's
if you
all.
switch over. But what I'm saying is, even with the
You
phone,
will get used to it.
the reason I got my grandmother an iPhone is because it's really easy.
It does
That's
everything
right.
for you.
It does it
You
like
My
can
mom
tell
has
I
look,
like
mine.
my Android.
and like I said, and I got an Android phone, but come on.
No.
All right. They're more customizable. They usually get the features first, like I said.
Yeah.
But Apple does certain shit real well, and they keep their ecosystem really tight.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel with Apple, they set their timer that your shit stops working every time the new shit's about to come out. I don't replace my
that's
Androids
not-
like that.
No.
So
I don't
no.
replace my phone like that.
This is the thing.
I think that used to be a
necessarily.
thing like
Yeah,
before. That used
I
to be a
think
thing
so.
more than they do that now.
This is the
Right.
thing about Apple that I've learned. I'm just switched over. I'm maybe 3-4 months in. It's just cool when you fucking with somebody that got it too, because y'all can do shit that me and you can't do.
That's right.
And that's what people be bragging on, is the shit we can do within each other that we can't do with you guys.
And that's fine. Just
Right.
And it's kind of
fine.
cool, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like as a feature, it's cool, but the
Right.
differences is not as vast as we like to claim. But that new feature's gonna be dope.
That's what it's about.
I don't do that, so
I've learned not
You don't do what? You
I don't
what?
do the send text and when
Yeah,
it's on the
I've
back.
learned-
You've never done that by accident
By
though?
accident?
I'm not enough
The
for it
wrong
for me to
person?
care about the feature.
No, I have.
Well, I don't
I
like
can see that.
typos, right? I'm like kind of
Yes, that annoys
Yes.
me too.
like it's not just about
You be like,
cleaning
"Was
up a
that
mess.
some
It's just like a nitpick
Right.
thing for me, or like an incomplete sentence or some shit where like, oh fuck, like you know, let me.
Yes.
Oh, I can fix it. Let me.
I'm like that too,
Absolutely.
but I
So-
do that before
so-
I send the button.
Now,
Right, but
listen,
that's
now
why
you're
that
being
feature-
judgmental.
Right, but that's
Now
why.
you're just being
Yeah, because I just gave him a
So-
reason
Right.
other than messy why I like the
Exactly.
No,
feature.
Exactly.
and that's fine for you. I'm saying for me, that feature is,
Okay.
you know,
All
it's
right,
cool.
you're-
That's okay.
Whatever.
Team Android, how long you think it's gonna take before we get that feature?
Well, I mean, we're already sending voice text. Like I don't send
We send voice text.
voice.
We have that.
But sometimes you have to go
But-
back on that too because it don't always say the word that you really want to say though.
Well, no,
No,
not
when you
voice to text. I
record
mean,
the
I'm just
text
recording my voice
and then
and sending my
send-
voice. We're
Now,
not,
if you
Yeah.
saying
I'm not
shit
texting
and your
anymore.
shit ain't saying what you said.
homie showed
throw
me
that
there's no
phone
need to
away.
text.
No, because I said
That shit haunted.
I said
Really
feature
prepared to
something.
listen. Like you have to either like listen for everyone to hear or
No, you can put it to your
No,
ear
I
and
got
just
my
hear it.
headphones
Oh,
on.
okay.
Or
Yeah,
if you
see,
just
I
put
don't
it to
do
your
that.
ear, it's not going to say it out loud. It's going to say it right in your ear.
But y'all know I
It's
don't
not
like
gonna
my
be a
voice
speakerphone.
like that. So I do the talk to text. I don't do
Okay.
the
I do both.
Oh, the
voice
voice
to,
record.
yeah, I don't.
I mean, you can unsend messages on Instagram and Facebook now. So that's,
Yeah.
I mean,
they're
If
just
they don't read
basically
it, yeah.
turning
I mean,
your
look,
text messages into internet messages.
Apple has
Gotcha.
the iMessage, that whole vibe,
Mhm.
right? But on Android, you can also do two things at once. You just that you
Yeah,
can't
does
do
that
on
mean?
Apple.
you can do so much on an
like
Android.
on Apple, when you're doing. On Android, you can do a bunch of shit at one time and have it all open at the
You
same
just
time.
literally said the same thing. I don't
You
understand.
can have like you can do a split screen view.
because you
It's
can't
like
do
what-
it, you don't understand.
For
what I'm
instance,
saying.
he could be watching a movie and texting down here, and or playing a game and watching
All
a movie
that shit at the same time.
We got to close our screens and go to the next to do what we're doing over there.
So what? I need
Look,
to
I
be
didn't know
focused
what
on
you
one
was
thing at a
saying
time
either.
anyway.
Because I didn't
I'm just
realize
saying
that was
those.
a thing.
I'm just saying those are advantages for both ecosystems. You guys got the iMessage and you can send large files easily and that type of thing, talk and all that. Val.
Right, I'm
Okay.
saying I didn't even know
Better.
that was a thing because I'm just straight.
Because
Team Android,
most
so I
of the
didn't know,
people
but
that
I
be
didn't see that
most of the people that be
happen.
arguing
I can
about
be
it,
on
they have
Twitter
no
and
idea what they're
YouTube
arguing
at the
about.
same time on my phone.
Like I
Yeah.
text
I don't
sometimes
care.
from the top. So,
Never knew that though, huh?
I didn't know that, but so what?
But the talk to text, I gotta go back to that because he just tried to play me. Sometimes if you talk really fast
Oh,
in the talk to
gosh.
text, it
You're
picks
sounding
up
so
stuff
old
not
right now.
realizing like that's not what you were trying to say. Because I said beach or something, but it came up beachers, and I was like, that's not
Well,
what
you
I
have
look
to
at
slow
what
it
it still
down.
got to
You have
look
to
at
slow
what
down
it
your
says.
words.
Right, and that's what I'm bad at. That's why I'm with you because
Slow down your
sometimes when I do the talk to text, I hit send before I read it back.
See,
that's-
and then I got
that's
to go
where you
back
go
and be like,
wrong.
that's not
Yeah,
what
and
I
they're
meant
like,
to
what?
say.
That's where you go wrong.
Right.
You know,
He bet your bitch, your
be like,
blue
that bitch said what?
Yes.
Talk to
Yeah.
text, check your value.
I've had
Don't
several
talk loud.
arguments where where I was doing talk to text. I was doing arguing with my girl, and it definitely sent some stuff
that you didn't
where
say.
it blended my
put the phone down and was
blended
like,
my
this bitch.
sentences together, made it seem like I was apologizing. You know what I mean? Like can't trust
Like,
that.
no, I'm still mad.
Trust.
Have you ever been doing the talk to text though, and then like before, like you thought you hit send, and like if you're watching something, it starts to pick up everything that it said, so you got to go back and
Yes.
delete everything
That
another
happens.
voice said.
Yes.
Like, yeah,
Yeah.
I might get into one day, like you said,
You
doing
just
just
send
the
the
voice.
voice message now. When
Yeah, I
you
like
when you
those.
really have like something you want to get out, just send that voice message.
Then they can hear tone.
I gotta
Right.
like my voice
all,
first,
all
though.
that
I
stuff
put that on
all the
Instagram.
stuff that's removed from text, because text
Yeah.
Hey,
takes a lot of nuance.
But
out.
Savage, you know the dope shit. You can just tell Siri to do it. She'll do that.
That's
shit perfect.
right.
We
Hey,
can do that
Siri.
same thing.
Oh, it's not as
Oh,
efficient,
wait.
and I'm coming from both sides.
You
You
might
know,
hear
I
me.
was just
Bro,
there.
I have Siri too.
I'm telling you.
Remember that?
Well, you know who does that a lot? Vacay Barb. She does the voice messages all the time. But I'm not gonna lie, and she's probably gonna get mad when I say I hate those.
Well-
Because like if I'm at work, I can't stop to listen to your voice message. I can read your text message and slick reply. I can't always listen to your voice messages. So I actually don't like that.
Oh, you got to know what text is like, how to communicate with everybody. You can't just everybody's an individual now. It can't just be like, hey, I'm gonna just send you a text message.
That's
I don't
right.
know you like that. Why do you? I gave you my number. Don't text me, fam. Hit me on Instagram or
Right.
somewhere I'm comfortable. 'Cause if you text me, I might not get back to you 2-3 days.
Yes.
That is
Instagram,
so
I'll be
true,
there
bro.
15
Know
minutes.
Later.
Know your space.
Yeah.
Yes.
Know how to communicate
Hey,
with me.
hey,
Yeah.
You ever had somebody reach out to you like on one of those things where you don't even like have no contact with them at all, and they
Yes.
reach out to you on a medium like a Facebook call?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
just
thought that
random.
was just me.
I was just about to say that because when I first got the iPhone shit, motherfuckers was hitting me with the FaceTime shit. I'm like, bruh,
It never happened
Hey.
on
Hey,
Instagram.
what that
for
was
sure.
is you
And
were new
Facebook.
to that ecosystem, and that's how they get out.
no, don't
That's
do
how they talk
that
to
though, nigga. I
everybody.
got a job, right? Like I be at work, I be driving, like nigga, and it's just like, why do you want to look at me and talk to me, my nigga?
The Jetsons, bro.
No,
Legit.
But that's
Nah.
just
So
using
you-
the technology to be using it. It's like if it ain't
I love
important,
it.
bro, we good.
Now I
Relax.
want to see if you
Shorthand.
look cute
Mhm.
today.
Well, see,
Right.
I always assume a lot of times when people hit me on like the Instagram video or people who don't normally hit me on like the Facebook video, I usually think it's an accident because we do that a lot within
No,
groups
no, I'm
that
talking
I'm
about when it
in.
keeps ringing.
Right, no, I'm
Yeah,
saying
and they
sometimes
call
you
back.
don't realize it though.
Sometimes they call
When it
back.
keeps
Well, see, I don't
ringing.
usually get the
Yeah.
callbacks. I usually get the ones who it's just ringing because they don't even realize that shit in their pocket.
Oh no,
and it's
no.
just going off.
The butt
like,
down.
I didn't have
Yeah,
I done had a
so-
few
Or
reach outs.
that's
where
what
it's
they
like,
want you to
whoa.
think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They,
And then
Why
it's
they
gonna work
calling?
every
it,
time for me.
it was a mistake butt call,
It's
but
gonna
that's you know
always
what I
work
mean?
on me.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't point at me because I don't do that. I might do the text, but I don't do the mistake
No, I
phone
wasn't that.
calls
I
like
wasn't.
that.
Oh,
That wasn't for you.
Right.
Hey, that,
Hey.
No, because he just
bring
pointed
it
at
back.
me.
Bring it back.
He pointed at me, so
No, I wasn't even shooting at you. See, I wasn't even shooting. That's funny. I've gotten that on a few occasions where I was like, bro, you know I don't talk to you.
No, I have too. Like, who is this? I don't even know the person's name. They're
Let's
just
knock
like
that off. Let's knock that off. That's crazy.
their picture looks like
All
they're
right.
in Dubai.
But
or
yeah,
something.
Apple is implementing that into their
It's beautiful.
iOS. So for
I
the
love
Apple
that.
people, you guys can do that. They can edit text too. So it's not just.
I ain't nobody gonna have any evidence
You
in
can
there.
edit.
Ain't no more
You
evidence.
can edit for like 15
Bring all those
minutes.
texts back.
Like I didn't say that.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
just
Before I
said.
even say I
That's-
didn't say that.
Screenshots
See,
about
that's
to
the
really
thing
be
though.
good.
That all
Delete
depends
them.
on how quick the person
right,
looks
you
at
gotta
the
have to
text.
delete real
Right.
quick because my screenshot game be on point.
So it has
See,
to
that's
be
why
before they
women
read it?
scare me.
Yeah.
Like that.
How you
Y'all
gonna
so
edit
scared
it once
with the
they done read it?
screenshots.
They done read it.
Screenshots
This is
are
what I
everything,
meant to
okay?
say.
Go back and read that. I didn't say
Right, read that again.
that. I didn't say that. That's not what I said. Go back and read it again.
Go back and read that.
Alternate.
Type it fast. You be talking to him. Go back. Hold up.
Did you see it? Did you find it? No.
I did not say I'm moving out.
I said I'm moving in.
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
screenshot queen, so that ain't gonna work for me unless you
You,
real.
you see your
Oh, you
text
quit?
But that
fast.
means you're gonna have to delete it before I get a chance to read it.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you
So-
screenshot it, that means you want to
Taz got the finger on the notification.
No, that's not why I screen. No, let me
Because
tell
it
you.
stays in your phone forever.
Yes, but I don't screenshot to send to other people. I screenshot
For your own
because I will
files?
snitch on myself again.
It's in
I
your
be ending up
files.
with people
It's in your
sometimes
text.
where they like to be like, I didn't say that. So that's why when I know I'm dealing with that kind of person, I screenshot they shit every time it's something I need to remember. Every time. Before
or when they say I didn't say that.
No, I do it before because I know that your ass is going to say you didn't say the shit.
And you sending that to somebody else.
No, I don't have that shit forever.
That sound like she be hearing all the red flags.
Yeah, like, oh, this nigga.
I do.
Screenshot this shit. Because this nigga's lying.
She just be putting them in her bag.
Yeah.
Red flag.
Because the last person I dealt with like that, he was good for that. So I used to send it back to him. Like, no, oh, you didn't say that? This is what you said on this day.
Taz got his hand raised. He trying to.
I got a question. How many fucking red flags you need before you back up?
Hey,
seriously.
I'm gonna go with.
I have a real.
No. I'm just
real answer for
I'm
this.
asking the question. I'm not asking you like this situation. I'm just saying how many does it take to
different
back
people
up?
have different things.
Yeah, because there's
How much money they got.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
Savage.
speak on this because
Go
I'm
ahead.
an expert in this area. I'm gonna say that 4 red flags. That's it. Okay, so that's the 1, 2, 3
that's
strikes her
football.
out. And
Okay.
then one more chance. One more chance if the dick is good.
Oh, I thought you had. I was thinking the 4 downs, not the baseball season. I was weird.
I had a situation where I had met a woman and I heard her in the background talking real crazy to her kids. That was fucked up for me, so that was it. So it wasn't no more.
So
going
that
forward.
was that what she had. That was a 5 flagger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
Five flag.
so that's what you call that? That was
It's
just
4.
a 5
It's a
flag you
4.
did. That was
It
a
was a
4.
5. It was a 5.
Yeah, she would
It was
be
a 5. Like
yeah.
up next.
That's
That's
it.
it.
It's automatic.
That's called a deal breaker.
Okay, yeah, that was a deal breaker.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You know why I'm asking? I don't.
Because all flags are not made
I don't
the
They're not
same.
equal.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I try
Right.
not to. I really don't subscribe to the now and what everybody be doing, so I don't know the rules
Well,
with the
a red
flag.
flag for me is someone that
It's
doesn't
not
get
no
up and
set
brush their
rules,
teeth
but
right away.
everybody understands
That's
what
a red flag.
Oh,
Oh,
when
of
I
course.
get
I
red
know the
flag, you
terminology.
can-
So it's
on
not-
Saturday, I might not get right up and
It's not a set criteria. That's why we're talking about it here. As you said,
Okay.
what could be a set criteria?
I can help.
And she's giving 3 flags and an extra.
And then it
That's
also
right.
depends on the
On
person.
condition.
Because
Yeah.
what
On
she
condition.
might be like, that's a whole flag. It might be a half a flag for me. You know, so everybody's different.
Right. See, all flags ain't made equal.
Yeah.
See, I'm
I
not
wanna
good at
say there's
fractions.
no
You know what I mean?
half
Oh, no, yeah. Half a flag?
She over here
I'm
breaking
saying there's
down.
no half flag.
That was only a 3/4 flag.
No.
So really, he's
No.
still good in my
A
book.
flag is a flag.
Flags are conditional.
A flag
Well,
is a
no,
flag.
because what I'm saying is what
Well,
she
flags-
might consider
it's
to be
a
a
build-up.
flag,
That's for
I
sure.
might not consider a flag.
That's for sure.
Or even with
Yeah,
dudes,
but that's
what you
your
might
flag.
be like for
Flags
that's
are-
why I said it depends on the person.
Flags are individual specific.
They
Right.
are.
Yeah.
Like
But 4 of
dudes
them is
might
too
feel
many.
differently than women
No
do
matter
about
what.
certain shit.
No matter
so-
what.
All right.
4 is too many.
Yes.
You know, it's a red flag. A handsome woman.
I said
Handsome
that.
woman.
Handsome
Definitely
woman's
a
a
red
Is
red
that a 4
flag.
flag or is that
That's
just
a
a
flag.
flag?
That's a 5 flag.
That's a 5 flag.
That might be a
Flag.
deal breaker.
That's a 5 flagger.
Depending
Automatic
on
deal
how
breaker.
strong the jawline is.
And
Yeah,
the shoulders.
childish dudes
How
sometimes, that's
how
a 2
broad
flagger
them
for me.
shoulders
You
are.
can't be childish.
Right.
How
I don't do
big them
childish
feet
things.
are. How strong them hands look.
We can
Them
talk about
hoochie daddy
things.
shorts
Men
might
with
be
boobs.
one.
You might want your woman to be a worker.
That's a deal breaker. That ain't even a flag.
You might want your
Your
woman to be a
boobs can't be
worker.
bigger than mine.
Definitely can't be
It
bigger than mine.
Just can't. I'm
Your
sorry.
boobs can't have
That's
pet
a
milk in
no.
them.
Not at all.
Pet milk? Pet milk. Oh.
Hey.
Over here disrespecting men with titties.
Hey.
Titted men.
Oh, sorry, men with
Titted
titties.
men.
Hey, look.
Titted men.
I said they can't be bigger than
Can
mine.
we-
That's
can
what
I-
I
Can
Can I
Smaller than mine,
officially
maybe.
propose to change the name of the episode to Voluptuous Men and Handsome Women?
Yes, I like that.
I like it too.
Yeah, voluptuous
Write that
men
down.
and handsome women.
That's funny. Said nada.
Nah.
I hope you don't have a big booty. Like that's a
don't
deal
like
breaker.
those either.
If your booty is juicy,
Y'all-
come
That's
on.
not even a flag.
Are y'all
That's
running
deal
into a lot of
breaker.
thick men? What's going on?
I like it.
Wait now.
Yes.
Hey, they like, whoa. He had ass. Pause.
Oh, man.
No, I'm not
That's
playing.
him.
I'm not
You
playing.
see
I saw
that,
this teacher and I
though?
was
They
like,
like-
that nigga's thick. At the kids' school. I was like,
Hey, shout out to my thick
Hey,
niggas out there. Pause.
They out here fat shaming.
we not fat shaming.
No, they-
Man, you can be
they are
thick as
thick
hell.
shaming.
I say fat.
Hey, that's
Thick
hey, that's
shaming.
funnier.
We're not thick shaming.
That's funnier. They thick shaming,
No,
not
we're
fat
not
shaming.
thick shaming.
Fat men, you're straight. Thick
Thick men, you're good. We love y'all thick
They
men.
say y'all niggas got hips.
Y'all niggas got hips. Y'all
Like,
niggas
they don't have
curvy.
deal breakers. He just said handsome women
To all
is
my
a no
curvy
for
guys.
him. So.
Hey, he just said broad shoulders, strong jawline.
Right, so y'all can't be talking.
No,
You all do the same
Big
listen,
thing.
feet,
listen,
big hands.
I was watching a Western parody, And this chick, like, she had like a bearded lady vibe or something to do with, like, she spit her and things. Like, yeah, that show is a handsome woman. And that shit just stuck to me like, God, because that bitch was super ugly, right? But I can understand y'all don't want niggas with hips and shit. And
No,
niggas,
I'm just saying.
niggas jiggling when he walking and
Right.
shit.
They like, what if you wear shapewear or something?
Oh.
I
Man,
can't. I can't.
All right, I'm out.
Wait. My homeboy.
Extra tight.
Time
They
out.
get the extra
My
tight
homeboy
box
just sent me
Sabrina.
he sent me not even an article, it's an advertisement for confident socks. It's for short men to put in their shoes to give
Come
them
on,
like
man.
2 inches of
I
extra
saw that.
height. They're called confident.
saw
Hey,
that.
bro. Hey, all right, wait. All right, stop.
See,
Stop.
it's too much.
I am not the tallest nigga.
Man.
What happens when it's going down any kind of fashion and you take off your shoes
Nah,
and
shoes
you got
gotta stay
fucking
on.
socks with heels in
No,
them?
That man
would
hides
be a
them
deal
socks.
breaker for me
That
if you
man
got to
hides
keep
them
your
socks.
shoes on, even for
Nigga,
that.
you better take them
That
off
man
real
hides them
quick.
socks.
Hey,
That's
nigga,
right.
You gotta snatch them
That's
bitches
right.
off and
And
stuff
then
them
he
in your
goes to
shoe.
the bed.
Hey, look,
Stuff them in your shoe.
they gotta be like they gotta be kind of big though,
Bro,
right? They
bro,
gotta be
bro,
like
They
some
gotta
big
be-
ass
they gotta be
socks.
2 inches.
Listen. Even for you to buy them, they gotta have some height.
But she said if you take them off and we all horizontal, we ain't gonna notice
No.
them too.
You
I'm
gotta
gonna
take them off,
Bro.
stuff them in the shoes,
you gonna
and dive onto
you gonna
the
see
bed.
them socks with heels before it goes down.
Got this shit in the
Those
bathroom.
are- They unzip.
Now
They
she,
probably
you take
unzip.
them shit off, you wrap
go
it
to the
around.
bathroom and come back and he had her titties.
Listen.
Like, wait a minute, nigga. You was
I
Shoes
slouch.
stay on forever.
You tell her I slouch when I ain't got my shoes on. Since I was a kid.
Those are special shoes.
Like my mama took me out them hard bottom shoes way too early. You know what I mean? Had me in the designer
gotta
shit
have
too
arch
fast.
support.
Right. Fuck that.
These are prescription.
hey, they help my arch. These are protect my to protect my feet.
You tell me you
Preventative. These are preventative.
that nigga got his socks from the pharmacy. Oh shit!
Y'all out here doing us wrong now. Now I gotta check his socks, man.
You gotta check the nigga socks. Listen,
Y'all know
listen.
I gotta check for his hair.
Hold up.
His
we gotta
beard,
check for enough.
His
I
ass.
gotta
No,
check
y'all
for some
don't.
socks.
Lies.
facts.
No, that's
Lies.
Hey, come on.
Lies.
Bro, what's a lie,
Come on,
Tam?
don't
No,
take-
but that's
Time
not
out,
like, he just said we only got to check that for socks. No, you showed me how now dudes, they be getting the little man weaves and shit too.
Beards, all that shit, yeah.
Hey, that's
I'm checking
true.
for
I mean,
all
man
that.
weave- man
And you
weave
tell me
ain't
they
new,
wearing
though.
the
This
shaper
really
wear,
is.
so
Hey,
It's
but what
better.
we saying though,
We gotta check for parts.
What we saying
You know what I
is,
mean? We gotta
what we
stock
saying
X the
is
whole person.
We've been having to do inventory.
Parts?
Mhm.
Right. We've been having to do
Why?
inventory
No,
because
they have.
come on,
It's
let's keep it
true.
real now. Just because
Yeah.
you ain't had to do inventory, come on.
Crying Game
not
came out in
real.
85 or
Yeah.
82, whatever it
There's
came
things
out.
that they
you know
do
what I mean?
I'm just
to look
saying,
for.
it is
And
not
we
the
do
same.
too.
I'm not trying to get full
It's
you
not the
bootied
same.
out here.
It is not the
Listen.
same.
dudes put
Bro.
socks in they things,
Bro.
in they things sometimes.
Right, but
so
you're going to find out.
Bro, we all
come on.
seen
I ain't gonna
coming to
never find out
America.
because
Arsenio Hall and your friend too. We've been knowing this game since we was boys.
I'm
But-
not even talking on that level. I'm just talking about as far as now, it is commonplace for surgery. All that shit is normal. bro.
Surgery,
Right,
right, but on both
makeup.
sides, that's what I'm
Time out.
saying.
And we all, I'm
'Cause there was
agreeing.
some males where
Yeah.
You guys have
Order.
hair for sure.
One person at a time.
Hair, men trying to get new hair has been going on for the longest.
Ab-
Niggas and toupees.
But listen.
and
No, but I mean,
comb
you
overs,
guys having
and
to look
that's
for
been going on.
things. There's makeup.
We've had
There's
to-
hair.
Mhm.
There's shapewear. There's
Look,
You
even
know.
if they don't get, even if they don't, come on, but I
Oh,
don't want
we-
to start busting women out with all they tricks and shit.
Listen, but-
She said
don't
tricks.
tell all our
Hold on,
tricks.
hold on. But my thing is this. My thing, I'm with Taz on this too because it ain't like it ain't a competition. We ain't adding them up, but it like niggas is really fucking hyper into shit right now. I'm sorry, I agree. Niggas
I'm
get
not gonna say-
ab surgery or ab
Yeah,
shirts.
Wait, it's
Come on.
dudes starting to do stuff.
No,
they
bro,
like trying
bro,
to go.
bro.
Yeah, they
And
like,
that's
well,
what-
fuck
they
it.
riding
gonna
the
be
wave.
perfect.
right, but I
We
wasn't
can be
saying that
perfect.
y'all don't. What I'm saying is
Come on,
that I
man.
think we all in this world now where we having to check shit that we didn't necessarily, really think we was gonna be in this game having to check for.
You don't never got. You ever run into a man and he had a pussy?
Oh, shit.
Yes, there are some. That's
Have
what I'm
you
saying.
ran
Have
into
you ran
one?
into one personally?
A man what?
That
With
had
a
a pussy.
Because
I haven't had that issue yet.
Okay,
haven't.
But there's some
I've met a
people,
man that
and
was
you
a pussy.
see, that have had that issue.
No, but I'm just saying.
But I'm saying
But
there
that
are
was
some
easier.
now
Hold
that
on.
are finding out that because I've seen
Hold
some
on.
where I thought that was a dude and then
Listen,
they weren't born that
like
way.
us as men, that's something we've been having to look out for for a while. That's all we saying. We ain't even talking about the sorcery.
Well, no,
we could get into that another day.
That's why we don't like men with breasts.
Just saying that's been something we have.
We're not talking about even the make like the other accessories.
Look, I didn't say that it wasn't something y'all had to be a lookout for, and I wasn't making a competition of where we started looking out for shit. All I'm saying is that women now have to be on the lookout for things too, because there's some out here pulling tricks too.
There are.
That's all I'm saying. And now y'all done added socks, because you know I'm a hype person.
Mm-hmm.
But whatever dude I get with, gotta have some hype for my kids to have a chance. Now you're telling me I got to look for
This
it.
is bringing me to another.
Get your kids some socks.
Hey, this is bringing me to another discussion right quick. This is bringing me to another something. This is bringing me to another something that I have on the thing. All right. Like when we had these kind of discussions, right? And like you see them definitely on the internet. You see like the man-woman discussions. It's all day. It's shade room, gender wars all day, right? Mm-hmm. And so somebody get on here and they say they'll make some statement, right? True or not? Statement could be some true shit. It could be falsehood. And I'm gonna just say on behalf of something true, right? And something else could also be true, but we always like do like the comparative thing, like as far as we can't just like talk about a particular thing. We have like this big what about us thing going on when we argue points.
Like we just did?
Yes, that's why it reminded me of it. You know what I'm saying? It's a big thing though. We do this. It's like I saw it was Game, and Game was fucking the wrong messenger.
Hilarious.
He's always the wrong messenger.
He was the wrong messenger, but he said one thing that was good, and it was just talking about how people take all this social media shit and put it into their relationships where it should be outside of that. People are comparing their lives to that, right? And it was just a statement. Everybody that pays attention knows that shit is true, right? And he did probably say some shit about women doing it. And it was something that still was true.
He fumbled the message.
But it still was true.
Right.
It still was true. And then when they got all the attacks was like, but what about? And it was like, that's true too. Not discrediting that, but can we stay?
It's equally
we can't stay on
true.
subject. Yes.
Yeah.
Just because of that does not make what was said true.
Right.
And we can't. We
I
get
think we
stuck
just
in that
feel like
muck.
Yeah, we do get stuck in that muck. I think we just feel like you guys should just shut up. Just let us talk.
Nah, that ain't gonna work. That ain't working for me.
It's a Ninjets takeover.
That ain't working for me. That ain't working for me. Hey, no, but look, it goes the opposite way.
No,
dudes are getting there and dudes are getting there and fucking bitch up and start doing the same thing. But the girls is you guys only want guys. They do the same thing.
That's why you can't argue with folks on social media.
Agree.
I said
we have to learn how to listen.
Dating now is gonna be probably it's almost like people ain't gonna make babies no more, just only by accident, because the criterias and what they holding the standard to, and that's all it is. This is new age shit, right? Because I ain't never had nobody that looked like the jet model of the week, right? And that's what we was looking at. That's what was our image of beauty and our standards. But now it's like, nigga, if you don't motherfucking make six figures, or she took me out and paid with a fucking cash app, it's so nitpicky and bullshit. There's nothing genuine about it. What happened to just liking a motherfucker and taking it from there, right? So I understand what Gang was saying, and that back and forth is easy to get into because everybody want a voice. But it's stupid because how do
I'm
you...
just saying, like, people can't just have a discussion and stay on subject.
Right.
Throwing it's not versus. It's a I have it worse syndrome. Like, oh no, our plight is worse than your plight. No, our
we
plight.
have to understand that just because they have an opinion doesn't mean that our opinion on another situation is any less validated. I mean, you valued. I mean,
an opinion is just an opinion.
It is. But so because I fall into that sometimes, I guess. But I think it becomes an issue when whatever's put out there makes it a men against women thing, because
sometimes
then that's what makes you get you get that response.
Some of these things are things that can be explored on their own, and other thing can be explored on its own. That what he was saying specifically could have been something that could have been explored on its own. It didn't have to have the battle in order for the discussion to continue.
It's like the book.
And it was only certain people, because some people were having the discussion, and then the other people were doing but what about thing.
I would say it's like the Boondocks throw the chair thing. When you throw a generalization out, everybody gonna feed on that shit, right? Because a lot of people just be like, they hold this fucking view on the opposite sex. And it might be like a nigga that's fully fucking married at home, but he on social media getting that frustration off with all the shit he can't get off in the house, same with a woman, right? So it's negative, it's stupid. You know what I mean? Like, I hate seeing the shit. I don't participate. I can't get, because there's no answer. I don't get in the shit where there's no right answer, because it's like we said, it's all opinions, perspectives.
It is. It is.
Everybody
But I
get-
listen.
Like I do, I read it and I yell
That's
at
the
my
thing.
phone.
That's the thing.
That's what I'm
Look,
saying.
I may comment every once in a while, right? A lot of times, though, it's just I'm interested in the discussion because these are still people having discussions, right? And how people think in different.
Sometimes they're
Sometimes
bots.
they
We know sometimes they're bots.
Sometimes they're bots.
We're talking about when it's
But when
actually,
it's spin out, I can't. I might engage a little bit, but you know what I'm talking about. When it's just spun out, now it's just insults, and it goes fast. It happens real fast,
it can happen fast.
and that's what but it's Discord. That's the way. I don't participate in Discord. I
Because you love our community being together. That's why I love
yeah, definitely. I don't like the fact that we have learned how we don't know how to disagree with respect. Right? Like, I don't fucking agree with you all the time and vice versa. There ain't no problem with that at all. And that's what I hate about the generation is they coming up thinking this is how to be. And that's my issue with it. Because
I have a
it's
problem
their
with
DNA.
people not wanting to hear any perspective, but the perspective that they love.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But
I
that's
understand
how
too.
we've shaped ourselves. Because
That's
you
true.
can. It used to be it was
It's a
only
tunnel.
3 channels. You heard what was out
That's
there, and
right.
you talked to the people in your community. Now you can literally only watch what you want to watch 24 hours a day.
That's true.
That's
7
true.
days a
You
week.
get placated. just
Only
get
hear
fed.
what you want to hear.
Pampered.
Only see what you want to
Exactly.
see.
Yeah.
So
But it's like why should they even have to be like people like they don't even want the people that think outside of their bubble to be able to think.
So you've
Right.
been watching Fox News. Okay. Okay. So you've been watching Fox News.
No, what I'm saying is people that like watch Fox News. They sit there and they caught up like, wow, they didn't show the damn hearing stuff in
Yo.
that
at all.
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
At all.
Oh,
Went
but
2.5 hours with no
No commercials.
But y'all want to
Gave
hear
up
what's
money.
funny? Originally, how they were trying to like change the narrative of it in them 2 hours. Originally, that's not even what they were going to do for 2 hours. They were going to try to do like, let's talk about the inflation, everything but that. And then from my understanding from the clips I saw, they end up trying to change the narrative for the 2 hours.
Of course.
Instead, because
Right.
people were talking about
That's what
their
they're
asses.
best at.
But no, I'm saying that initially they weren't going to bring it up at all. That was their move. But because they were getting so much backlash, they said, okay, we're going to talk about it, but we're going to spin it like we've been
Right.
doing it
Exactly.
for 2 hours.
And your own viewers was like, what the fuck?
Like, come on,
Right.
man.
Yeah,
Y'all
come
just,
on.
it's like at a point, it's like, come
Moving
on,
the goalposts like
Yeah,
a
come on. We're
motherfucker.
trying to stick
But that's-
bro, what y'all hiding?
But that's part
Right.
of it too. See, that's the thing. Like, people don't even, either the discussion is fucked up or they don't want to have it. And I don't want to deal with that shit. But it'd be
That's right.
funny because it's always funny when it's messy. Let's not get fucking
Yeah.
cute. It's always funny
It
when the
is
insults
funny.
start flying and people say something that's
Right, 'cause I go
true
straight to the
and
comments.
funny.
Right?
You
Straight
know what I
to
mean?
the comments, like, let me see.
Right. So
First, I'm like, oh, what a nigga said to this.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how it gets
Get
me
ready
in
to
there.
laugh. Yeah.
And then I get frustrated. Oh, people
Yes.
stupid again.
Exactly.
when I see a juicy
Exactly.
one, I swear I hear the sound of chicken getting thrown in the high grease before I get in the comments. That's what I hear in my head. Like, oh shit, I know this shit finna be cracked.
Yes.
And it do.
And it do.
Yeah, man.
I seen
Controversy
People are-
sells.
People are crazy.
Yes.
I seen a grown woman
And
fighting a midget.
comprehension levels are low.
No.
Yo, can you say that again? Because you know what? I believe that I've gone through all levels of education, right? And I'm starting to really believe that it starts so young and that people don't change. I thought, we evolve with our comprehension the older we get. But when people don't evolve, it stresses me out. Because I really be like, so what aren't you comprehending about the words that are coming out
People
of my
read
mouth?
shit and do not comprehend what they just read.
At all. Like,
It's like it amazes me. I'm saying, whoa, did you just read
Because
what
they're
I
thinking
just
about
read?
something else.
Or
You're
the-
reading physically.
But not even just reading what you see. Like, okay, so going back to what we just said, how you have Fox News changing the whole narrative, right? And the sad part is there's some people who literally will watch the same video that we're watching and will still go, but I don't see anything wrong. And you're like, so you didn't see the cops getting beat and you didn't see I'm confused. Like, where's our comprehension on different? We're looking at the same damn shit.
I can answer
without
that.
sound.
I can answer that. That's experience, perspective, and upbringing.
Yeah.
That's all it is. And that's the biggest problem we're having as a whole fucking country, not to be preacher, is we don't understand the other side's perspective. They whole shit different. They raised different. They brought up different. Like, you were not raised to love this country.
And I wasn't raised to fuck shit up either.
No. But they hold it at a different value. Our past is what it is here, so we don't look at it and accept it the same. So what it is perspective. And that's why you can look at the same shit with no sound and see two different things, because they hearing what their mama, they values, how they was, and that's the problem. We don't have, it's no right or wrong, right? As far as that goes, because it's just perspective. No, hear me out.
I understand that part.
Yes,
I agree with your perspective.
If this say hypothetically, your mom is a certain way and she brought you up a certain way and y'all were isolated,
right.
and that's your compass. That's where you get right and wrong. Now, and that's the thing is, like, we act like they don't love their mom and daddies that didn't put this shit in them, but they do. And it's their perspective. Please understand, listeners. I'm not fucking giving no passes. But that's the thing. It's a perspective thing, and that's what I mean about able to be able to disagree.
We gotta be able to talk about shit without that, like without having to like qualify it with that.
Right.
But we can't sometimes. But I'm just saying, I'm not giving no passes. But I've come to understand that it's just a different, when your experiences is different and your path to where you are now is what it is. I don't know how you got to your conclusion or how you feel about shit now. You might have a story behind it,
right?
Or it just might be what it is, because you don't know how I got where I'm at. And I can respect that. I don't have to agree, but I know you got there somehow, right?
You do have to understand that other people...
Right, no, but, so look, I agree with you guys on all of that. The respect part, I can't, because again, when you can't, I have in my brain, because I try to stay base level, right? I don't get how you can 1 minute be screaming back the blue, right? But then beating up officers the next. That, even no matter how you were raised, to me, I'm just like, the 2 and 2 don't go together.
But it's the same as Black Lives Matter and not coming out to the rallies when we killing each other and all like black. It's the same thinking, because we all want our way, and we're all selfish as people that way. They want their way. I'm telling you, like, if it was us, if Obama put that shit and we did that shit,
we wouldn't have been.
We wouldn't have been able to do it. We know that, but I'm just saying, we all want our way. We were like, we on the other side of that shit. We wanted them elections to be counted and dealt how they were supposed to go. That's the side we on. They just on the other side of that. For whatever. And listen, when you want your way and you so passionate about shit, you ain't gonna be rational.
And then tunnels, like I was saying, everybody is in their tunnel. And so they seeing what they seeing, they getting shown.
Right, because they're watching this show.
And they believe a particular thing.
They believe
and they are literally just watching this thing, and it's being fed to them different. It's being fed to them.
But they're also back to how different. You said it.
Propaganda
you get to
is
choose.
real.
Right. They're making that choice.
Real. Programming is real.
Right, but they make that choice though. And that's all you decide to watch. You're trying to make that choice too.
But that's what we're saying. Some of them, that's what that's just like, people go to what's familiar. Right? And so they go to what's familiar, and then what's familiar is kicking that back.
But again, I still think when you talk about the comprehension of it,
and we do the same thing.
It's still, but
we do the same thing. That's why we're so quick. That's why we're so quick to just automatically vote Democrat.
But that's nobody's telling you that.
It's the same thing.
That's the same, and that's programming as fuck. And nobody's spitting on you, tell you it's random. All we saying, or all I'm saying is, there's a perspective behind it. You don't have to agree with it, but motherfuckers is just not at home to their kids.
And I do agree with you that there are lineage.
That's how I understood what most niggas be like that, like how they let that come, because that's what they see when they going through their family scrapbooks, and that's what granddad had on. And I love granddad. Granddad was dope at Christmas. Taught me how to ride a bike. This is the same thing like you love your granny greens. You know what I mean? Like they have these experiences with these people that's telling them this is how the world is. That's where it starts, and you can't knock that, because our people told us how the world is. I grew up. I learned that my uncle taught me a lot of wrong, but that's what I got. Right. Those who I was around. So you can unlearn if you want, but as far as the basis of what's been, or if you know to, if you get the inkling, right? But we get what we get. Some people got awful parents and we rise above it.
Sometimes you just never get exposed to enough to get you outside of the thinking. Sometimes you're automatically just adverse to the thinking.
I learned this in the military.
Right? Sometimes you might just be a more empathetic person.
Some of these people come from places,
different kinds of people.
That's just them. Like I learned in the military, like these people are isolated. This is all they know for generations. Like in like a 700 fucking population town. There's 700 people there.
Right.
Like so they're not sophisticated in a worldly way. And if you telling me you got 3 generations of family in this place, how much do you fucking know? How far have you traveled outside of here? You ain't been to Europe if you're from a fucking 700 population town.
Have you ever been to downtown Las Vegas during like 4th of July?
No, I don't like big crowds, even before COVID. Like them things I don't do.
Vegas is a very interesting place because people come from all over the world and country to that one city.
Right.
So you see every mix of every type of culture, even from America, there. And it's wild because we're all in the same country, but we are not the same.
At all.
Depending on your state, population,
I agree with you on that.
That's
geography, all of that.
I learned when I moved to Bakersfield, like, wait, nigga, am I in California? Swear before God, though. Like, dead the fuck ass. Like, nigga, did I make a left somewhere? Like, am I in Arizona, like the tip of the shit? Like, I just got...
Like, wait a minute. Right.
So, it's all perspective, and, you know, like, we'll get into this another time, but he aimed at those kind of people. It was all targeted, but it's just, they all fucking play us for what they play us for. My whole thing now is like, just try to live comfortably for as long as you can.
That's right.
That's it. That's all you got control over, because all this other shit is just pulling at your emotions. You gotta just like, fuck it. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Hunger Games in 20 years, I call it.
Say 20, I plan to still be living in 20
You be hungry, then may the odds forever be in your favor.
It's either Hunger Games or A Handmaid's Tale. That's what they want.
A mix.
That's what they want. They're aiming for right there.
That's their dream.
Yeah, that's
what they look like they're aiming for right there.
Sister wives and calling each other mother. That's what they want as a culture. You know what I mean?
They've done it before. That was that's how they was before they got on the boats over here. I mean, it's just in their lineage. Just like, it's deep. But
Trying
it's
to
not.
get back to the old country, huh?
Man, if I hear one more person say how much things were better back in the day when they weren't even alive,
Trash.
I'm just like, better for who? Back in the day for what?
We are the perfect generation. Because we didn't have this, and we do. So you ain't gonna tell me shit just on this alone. Fuck what you talking about in 85. I didn't have this. You remember that football shit that had just a little dot line? You throw in a little line you fucking run. I'm not talking to, I'm talking about
before that.
I'm talking about tick mark.
The target.
Electric football. Then you got
That's
the big
my
one, man. You can play against the homie.
Now we
This
got
shit
this.
got more technology than the first fucking space shuttle.
Yeah, man.
That's how you know that moon landing shit did not happen.
See, I'm not going there.
Hey,
I'm not going
I'm
there.
with you.
Taz, they said
I'm not going
they
there.
said a calculator had more
Hilarious.
technology than that. How you gonna go to space with
Hilarious.
it? I don't think they have to know how. And I'm not knocking the hidden figures, people.
I ain't going there.
But yeah, nigga, if you got more technology than this in the space shuttle, nigga, how you get up there? But I don't know how you got up there without Google anyway. I guess it had to be on paper first.
They was lying. You know how you
I'm
know?
not going into that with
Because
y'all.
they be happy as hell when they pull some shit off still right now.
Right.
They be happy as hell when they be like, yes, it made it into space first.
Because a lot of times it don't.
Exactly, but come on, man. We are like 50 years past that.
So they don't. No.
Come on.
Every time they like,
I
yes.
agree
And
with
Tex,
that.
you see, look, what we see, one thing is you see how fast technology advances.
Right, but I also know shit fails. And after you done told me how traumatizing that was to watch that one that blew up with the teacher on it,
On live
I know,
TV.
right? I
Oh,
know it
man.
can happen.
Man, TV in the 80s and 90s was great. Man. Oh, I take
Live TV. Like everybody.
We're all sitting there like
everybody, come on, we're going to watch it.
yes.
So that's why, low key, I am still surprised that it took so long for them to do that 5-second delay that they do on live stuff. Because the shit we were exposed to, you would have thought they would have did that a
When
long
they put
time
it in a
ago.
place, Janet Jackson?
After Jenny, yeah.
What's that?
The
The
5-second
delay. And I'm saying they should
Will
have
not
been
be any
did
more
that a
titty
long time
reveals
ago.
on TV with us.
It wasn't even her whole titty.
It wasn't. But I'm saying the shit that we
was
were
enough.
exposed to at younger ages, you would have thought that 5-second delay would have came in long before that.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, because Lil' Kim had the one titty out.
Not at the
Sure
Super. Not at
whole
the.
titty was out.
Not at the Super Bowl.
Well,
Yeah,
it
that
wasn't
mermaid.
the
Lil
Super Bowl.
Kim was giving us
Yeah.
full titty.
All right,
Yeah.
but it was the Super Bowl's the most watched event on TV.
Yeah, don't get me
Now,
started
you
on that
ever
though.
watched Pop Tart
But I'm just
Little
saying that's why.
No, let me tell you why I said don't get me started on that, because I was actually, y'all know when I get my free time, I finally got to see the Janet documentary and stuff. And I was watching the people that were interviewing. I'm not saying you wrong. What I'm saying is don't get me started, because a lot of the people that were saying that are the same ones who are doing the marches of we should be able to breastfeed in public however we want, exposed. But they use the same ones going, clutch my pearls. We saw her
Children
nipple.
were
Like,
watching this.
Right.
They
You
all-
can't have it both ways.
They always
Her
do
nipple
that.
was
I didn't
covered.
even see the
Yeah,
shit to this
they
day.
make it different with
covered.
children. When
Yeah.
children
Yeah.
are involved, they look at
Children
it.
But that's what I'm
watching
saying.
this.
Them the same ones that don't mind have children watching them breastfeed in public.
Well, you
but
have
you
to-
were
Because a
like,
child is involved.
You have to
They're
have a
attached.
child
It
attached
doesn't
to
matter.
your boob.
it doesn't matter. What I'm saying, where they would not y'all, what y'all are saying doesn't matter. I'm saying it takes time for them to whip it out before they put that baby on there, and they don't care if other kids see that shit, is what I'm saying. But they cared that for that split second, you got to see Janet's nipple.
Yes.
I can
That's
say
what
Those
I would
nipples
say.
are, the breastfed nipples aren't sexy, so
Let me
maybe
speak
that's why.
as a child.
I mean,
You motherfuckers out there.
Janice was sexy for that
coming
second.
from it. I mean,
Even
come
as
on.
a
It's not a sexy nip.
It's not.
even as a child, I've never been offended by a titty.
Never.
So
Right. Hey,
In any
as a
form.
grown
It is
woman,
for-
I
it is
did
for.
not care about Janet's
I've seen
nipple
people
being exposed.
I
breastfeed
didn't either.
at like 6 or 7 years old. I'm like, hey, look at that's a titty.
Hey, I'm tired. I'm saying we used to just watch TV. I'm telling you, based
Right,
on like
I
the
agree.
titties was gonna be on the show or the movie.
Fucking
or
no.
anything.
Oh, no.
Charlie's
Benny Hill.
Charlie's
Benny Hill
Angels.
was the one.
Charlie's
Benny Hill.
Angels.
Benny
The
Hill
titties
had
used to
a
be
lot
poking
of,
through the
adult
t-shirts.
content in there.
Benny Hill was the
Hey,
shit.
We was
Okay.
just watching for just like a hope, just a maybe,
A glimpse.
maybe today.
They would have underwear stuff on, so he would be
Maybe
like chasing
today.
them.
But
and
like
they would
all
be,
the like old school movies
Yeah.
like Porky's.
All that.
And Porky's was
especially. I
and
thought that was
Porky's-
porn.
And Porky's is really
I thought that was
have you
porn.
hey, look, have you gone back and tried to just
No, I haven't
it's really
watched
trash.
it.
It didn't
It's
age
so whack.
well.
It's
really
so
trash.
whack.
It didn't age.
All
I
of that shit is
didn't-
look
I haven't
really
watched
trash
it.
and not really much nudity at all. So we was doing all of that for like
That was porn.
Hey.
a good 12 seconds of nudity.
Let me
Animal
tell-
House.
Let me tell you what was fucked up.
Hilarious.
Animal House 12 seconds.
Let me tell you what was fucked up. We was watching the Friday the 13th because there was always titties in that, but then you get scared to
Porn.
fuck. Then you're scared because of Jason at that age. You got to see the titties, but then you were scared at night to
You
sleep.
didn't want the titties because everybody
I
that got the titties
Jason-
died.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Jason was somebody's
Jason
mom.
wasn't
Jason
scaring me
was
off no
somebody.
titties.
Jason was somebody's daddy. Jason coming to Crystal Lake like, nah, y'all up here fucking, and y'all
Jason
can't be
was
doing
not
that.
I'm
scaring
breaking
me
this
off
shit
no
up.
titties.
I'm breaking this shit up. Y'all don't supposed to be
happening.
fucking. That was Jason. He was somebody's daddy.
I can't.
Yeah,
Somebody's
like-
daddy.
He was a hating ass
Just saying,
dad.
we used to watch a lot of TV
Right.
like, for the sole purpose of maybe getting a glimpse.
Nigga, we watched the scramble just for the one clear of the porn.
I remember the
before we got the
scramble.
key.
Nah, see, I went down to watch the scramble.
Yes.
I was.
You remember the
stealth man to
scramble?
go
I
turn-
remember
know
the
I was
scramble.
stealth
I watched
man
the
to
scramble.
go
I'm not
turn
gonna
the
lie to
key.
you.
I
was like,
watched the
it's-
scramble till I was able to get the key. He
I
was
went
on.
stealth. I'm like, we're not doing this.
I'm not even gonna
Splinter
say what I used to do because it's kind of weird now.
Was I the only good kid in the room?
I
Like,
Most likely.
yeah.
Most likely.
To be
feel like-
honest,
I
don't
was
think
a
you was.
nasty little kid.
I don't think you was around for the scramble, Chaz.
I
think-
was. I remember.
on select
Yes,
days?
yes.
Look,
there were
I-
scrambles,
I
and I
don't-
remember I grew up with older cousins, so it was the little porn channel when you
taught her
first
the
got
scramble.
cable and them channels wasn't bought. Yes, my cousins used to sit and like I had cousins
Hey,
that
look,
watched
first,
the scramble,
peep
so
game,
that
peep
wasn't
game.
new.
First on select, before the key came out, you didn't even need the key.
No, you just
Once it was late,
that knob.
it
Yeah.
went down.
Yeah.
It went down like
Yeah.
late night. It was just like porn was
And the
on
funniest
after
thing
a
is,
certain time.
all that shit was
They
soft
introduced
porn.
Yeah.
the key. Like,
For
hey,
that.
now we have
The key.
the key.
Right.
So,
Soft porn as fuck too.
Yes.
Soft porn as fuck.
some of it.
What was
Most
that
of
one that
them.
was
All
on
of them.
BET where you
Wasn't
used
it
to
a
watch
lot
the
of-
Oh,
the
BT
video
Uncut.
It depends. It depends on what region you were in.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what
bro.
I mean?
Yeah, because
I was in the same region as you, and I didn't see a lot of penetration.
Some of the
I seen
early,
titties.
no,
I seen that
early
baby
stuff.
grinding and
Look,
stuff.
I'm going to go
Right,
deep.
with the
I'm
tip.
going
Yeah,
deep into
yeah.
my bag right now.
Uh-oh.
But like taboo, like the old shit, all that. Look, all
Hairy
that old shit was
pussies.
nasty too. Like all this, they didn't have no holds barred on like the old porn, like the Bush porn.
The Bush era.
Bush porn.
The Bush era.
Right? Like it was no holds barred. Like they would fuck anybody. Like
All by they were very body positive.
Everybody was cool.
I'm talking
You know
about
they were
family
fucking everybody
members.
'cause-
It was like incest.
Oh, they're still doing
all
that now.
shit.
They're still doing that now. That's nothing
Yeah,
new.
them old flicks were so
But they weren't
disgusting.
fucking anything.
I'm
like
just saying,
that.
like
What's
they
that
fuck the
guy?
whole,
What's that famous?
like the
Ron
whole,
Jeremy?
The whole family.
Yes.
the whole thing would be like, I
Disgusting.
fucked my whole family,
Look
but
at
it'll be
him.
like a
Ron
movie
Jeremy.
about
Like
it.
I said, I was
Look
the
at
good
Ron
one,
Jeremy.
people.
He looks like a
Listeners, I was the good one out this crew, obviously.
Listeners, don't be worried about your sexuality. It's natural.
Yeah, man. Just that's where we come from.
Tiddlywink.
Hey. And like I said, that might be why I didn't get a lot of that, when people get
I
all
mean-
of, oh my gosh, she was exposed. I'm like, and?
We're
Yeah.
just figuring out sexuality in 2022. You know what I mean?
Starting to.
We've been figuring. We've
Yeah.
been just testing
everybody
and you know
in.
what
Go
I'm
with
saying?
the flow.
Hey, well, look, we live in like the most sexually hyped, sexually looked up down upon like country. Like it's like hyped up and looked down upon at the same time.
Yeah.
Like shame on this thing that we love touting out everywhere.
But we definitely have direct flights to Amsterdam, Thailand, Singapore.
going down?
Where it's going down.
Where's
at.
going
Right,
down?
right.
Where's going down? Well, you could just go.
Yeah, and there's
Yeah.
also countries where you fucking get stoned for being you if the you they ain't adequate to
That's
what
for
they
sure.
say you
That's
should be.
true as well.
So as far it's like I'm the pros and cons nigga these
I feel
days.
that.
It goes
I just want to
both
present
ways.
both sides.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Because motherfucker get stoned to death for some shit in other places. But it's
Right.
funny because all my niggas that used to come back from Afghanistan and all, I said them niggas run their whole hands. I mean, it ain't nothing gay. That's just
That's
what
just-
they
yeah.
do. So it's just
Different cultures.
it's fluid.
different
Like
strokes?
Stevie A.
It's
say.
just different cultures.
It's just right. It's culture.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, be you. Be you. I'm all for whatever you with, long as it don't involve children.
All right. You was talking to something about earlier that you wanted to talk about.
Oh, Lil
So,
Nas X.
I don't know about it, so I'm gonna let you
Lil Nas X. So
tell me where you're going.
apparently, because again, last week, remember we were talking about the BET Awards was coming up, right?
Okay.
And we all know that I don't follow them. However, I happened to catch where they were talking about Lil Nas X came out with a song. I don't know the name of the song, but the chorus goes, fuck BET, because he didn't get nominated. But he was saying he didn't get nominated because he was gay. Now, I was like, that's a little interesting considering that it seems to be like you're always on BET, which led me back to, remember when we talked about the Will and Jada thing before when he didn't get nominated, they were like, boycott. And I was like, it's just always interesting to me that people want to have something negative to say about the awards when they're not nominated. But when they're nominated, it's big. So he basically wasn't just BET. He was saying that the issue was, because BET, of course, issued a statement where they said that their nominating body consists of like 500 people. So, it wasn't that BET came out and said we're not nominated. The group of people who were picking just didn't nominate you or
Right.
whatever. And that we support, and all of that stuff. So then he was like, it's because
So,
black
nigga,
people...
you're just not nominated, nigga.
Right. He was like,
Right.
it's because black people are homophobic and stuff, and that's why he wasn't nominated. But one of the things on the person that I saw when they were talking about it
You're trying to
is
weaponize it.
everybody just ain't for everybody. Like, I don't like Lil Nas X. If I was on the voting thing, I would not have nominated him.
It
And they got shit to
with
do,
it being
right?
gay.
With
That's the
that.
thing, like
Different
Like
generations.
He's trying to
just
weaponize
said, what
Yeah, that's what I felt.
group feel the most marginalized or what he said on that song? He said it's bullshit how, and I'm not trying to speak in generalities, but it's bullshit. That community in particular can turn on the faucet and turn it off when it's so. Nigga, the shit you was hyped for was like 2 years ago, bro. Like that shit is older. New shit has came out. There's a whole bunch of new fucking groups. Your shit didn't carry like a fucking Bodak Yellow that ran for 4 or 5 years. Your shit didn't do that, but you was big just 2 years ago. You was all over the place.
Right.
Now it ain't your turn, so now it's because you guess it. A lot of them
And they
niggas
brought
is
that up,
gay.
too.
He just trying to
That got
like I said, he just
nominated.
trying to weaponize it, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Then
exactly
Queen
it. That's
Latifah
how I
comes
felt.
out, she
I don't
seconds the
like that
shit. Right? And I'm like, come on, man. You can't do that shit. You can't, like, throw that out because everybody ain't even like, nigga, like, we was talking about the Isaiah Rashad shit maybe a couple of days ago. I feel like the majority of people don't even give a fuck no more. Like that, a lot of your peers, I would say, are in these controlling bodies. They're in the fabric of all these decisions. That's their field. So it's not a discrimination if you're represented your group is represented in the process. Get off of it. Make some new music, nigga.
That's right.
Yeah.
Thanks,
it was
Taz.
just,
Because I saw that. Thanks.
yeah, it was interesting to me only because I was just sitting back again. Goes back to, okay, he was like, well, I was nominated for a Grammy. Okay, and the Grammys acknowledge that. But how many times in those categories are there people that we rock with who don't get acknowledged? Because I'm sorry, that's one reason why I never really rock with Grammys. Right. But even when like we look at what we think about hip hop and rap, right? Sometimes the people that are nominated in the Grammys for those categories, I'm like, why the fuck is he in that category? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, or this person doesn't do that. So it's like to say now because you're not nominated
How
for
they used
something.
how they used to when it wasn't a lot of women artists, they used to find somebody like that was not active at all.
Yeah,
in the
and put
category.
them
They be
in
like
there.
Missy Elliott.
You
Or
be like,
even like when you
what?
talk about
What
the
was her
new
last
artists.
song? Right.
Right.
In the same vein, like people mad at the Rolling Stone list, right? But I'm like, listen, this is somebody's list.
And we
They're not
not gonna always
authorities.
agree.
They write for a big ass publication, true enough. But we understand that people place value on what they like. So if they can
Right.
put like a Cardi B album ahead of something else, you can kind of bet that they're younger and it's more current and closer to their heart than yours. Like if you can rate a Cardi B over Illmatic, okay, well, goddamn, like we say, nigga, everybody ain't gonna love Tupac like you did, nigga. These niggas is 20, 30 years removed from that shit.
But
And stop giving these lists validation.
But doesn't this go to that whole like what did Ryan Clark say about Michael Jackson and Chris Brown? Like this is
No.
Yeah.
Get-
a
don't-
generational opinion.
No.
Right.
It's
No,
a generational
no,
opinion.
no.
Let's
opinion.
go.
We will never,
It
ever,
is.
ever
Hey,
say
look,
that Chris Brown
got a
is
question.
better than Michael Jackson.
that's
I don't
not-
give a
that
damn
is-
I'm not
how
saying
old.
that. I'm
More
just saying
talented,
that it's
more
a
talented. He said more
generational.
talented.
That was not,
Not
what
more
they said.
talented.
He said more
No,
talented.
none of
More
that.
talented is different than better.
No. We're not even going to say more talented
Why do we
ever.
shut the door on these
Ever.
things? How do you shut
Ever.
the door?
No.
How? How does it? How do you?
here.
That doesn't even make
Let me
sense.
say, can I say? Can I go?
Go ahead.
I
No,
can-
nigga, you've been going. Let somebody else go.
No, because I'm going to say as long
been
as we
going.
are
I know, but
still.
you've been-
And I
you've
look
been
up,
going.
don't you do that. Because he knew I was going to say something about
Wait
that.
till you rewind.
Fine, I'll just keep it to myself.
No, go.
What I was gonna say, as long as this person, that original person, is still being copied, I'm not going to agree that this person is more talented.
Everyone's
I'm not saying
copied.
it's that. I was gonna say that. I'm not saying that they're not. What I'm saying is that you will never be able to tell me that Chris Brown is more talented
Now,
than Michael
Tess,
Jackson. It's
now,
not
Tess,
gonna happen.
Now,
What?
Don't things get bigger, faster, smarter? We learn more. Things.
And-
that's what I mean.
We want things to get better in the
Right,
future.
we
right?
do.
Now saying that. Now, if just because someone is influenced by someone, that means that their talent cannot be greater than that person that they're influenced by?
That's not what I said. That's
Well,
not what I
what did you
said.
That is exactly
That's
what
No.
exactly what you
I
said.
said copied, not influenced.
Copied. He's not copying.
Fuck it.
That's
Copied.
No.
Fucking copied.
I don't care. We're talking about Michael Jackson.
Fine.
No.
Copied.
I mean,
No.
Michael Jackson
Just
is
because
amazing.
someone
He's
copies
I don't
someone,
care.
can they not copy
I don't
someone and their
care.
talent be greater?
We are talking about Michael Jackson.
Let me know when I
and
can
I'm
talk.
not
talking
going
about
to
Michael
agree.
Jackson was a person that was very talented,
And that's
talented
fine.
Let me know when I
as a
can talk.
motherfucker. But
That's
that
right.
does not mean he
But
is not.
still,
he's-
I know
So no
Chris
one is
Brown,
ever going to be more talented than Michael
That
Jackson
is just no
ever
one
in
right
life?
now. There's
he's
nobody
still
that has come
here, so-
along.
Can Chris Brown dance better than Michael Jackson?
In my opinion,
Yes.
no. And I'm a Chris Brown fan. That's the thing. No, I'm a
Let me
Chris
know when
Brown
let me know
fan,
when
and
can
I
jump in
say
here.
no.
Let me know when I can jump here.
Go ahead.
Okay, first and foremost, it's opinion. So, you got your opinion. That's cool.
Perspective again.
You can't, saying Chris Brown is better than Michael Jackson is not a fucking knock on Michael Jackson in no form or fashion.
And we're not even saying that the question
Obviously-
not better was not even what was
He
said.
Not
obviously
even
more
talented,
talented, yes.
no.
Michael Jackson couldn't fucking rap. Michael Jackson, you ain't never seen Michael Jackson do no fucking flip. And I'm pretty sure Chris Brown didn't moonwalk just as good as Michael Jackson have. So you can, and as far as singing, come on, dude. Chris Brown's voice is way stronger than Mike's.
No.
And I'm not
I don't
even
wanna-
Your
hating.
acting is
I don't want to get into
I don't
the
wanna
art.
break it
Hey, look,
down
I
like
don't want to
that.
get into the art or the
And
basketball.
now, hold on, time out.
Those other
right.
things.
Come on,
care.
it's my time.
Right.
And
No.
then as you're talking about emulation, of course, Chris Brown is highly influenced. Like Michael Jackson was influenced by James Brown. and Chuck Berry and everybody before him. He was a product of
That's
things
true.
great
That's right.
before
I'm
him.
still not going to agree with that, and I think that was some bullshit.
Right.
Period.
Why is this some
Word.
bullshit?
Because it is.
Because she said so.
It's just shit.
Why is it bullshit?
You know what's hilarious about this whole situation? You just made your entire stance about how you don't understand how people can look at the January 6th footage and not have a differing opinion. And you literally just stated there's no video you can be shown that will
makes
ever
Chris Brown
convince you of
No.
anything that you've already convinced yourself of.
No, that was two different
No,
things, though.
no, that's the
That was two
same-
different things.
That's
That was two
the
different
same
things.
law.
Yes,
No,
that's
no,
They
because
say
we're talking
intelligence
apples
is
and
the ability to
oranges.
We all
separate
wrong.
things
We talk,
that-
We
no,
all
I didn't
wrong.
say y'all were all wrong.
But
I
that's
said
the
that
same
was
shit.
apples and oranges.
That shit is apples
That's
and apples.
No, it's not, because somebody
Green apples and
destroying
red apples, but
property
still apples.
is still destroying
Somebody
property.
busting a front flip into a
The
moonwalk
nay-nay.
is just as
No.
amazing
And
as
then
somebody
painting
doing a
picture.
moonwalk.
No.
Again, when y'all show me people passing out
we're not
and
just talking-
crying just
We
because
didn't say the
Chris Brown is
pre-action.
standing there,
You can see
That
that.
makes-
then
that
we
makes-
can have that
Chris-
We
conversation.
didn't say Chris Brown had
Yeah, but Chris
crazier
Brown
fans
concerts
than
all the
Michael
time.
Jackson.
All
That
the
make
time.
it better?
People pass out at Chris Brown
Like
concerts
I
all the time.
said,
Little
you
niggas
guys
think
say
they can dance. to Chris
perspective
Brown.
and
It's
all
out
of that,
there.
Wait,
and
we're
I
talking
will
over
not
each other.
agree that he is more talented. And I am a Chris Brown fan. You never heard me say I don't like Chris Brown or any of that. What I said was I will not agree that Chris Brown is more talented
Out.
than Michael Jackson. I'm just not.
I'll
Sorry.
go out
You
on a
don't
limb
have
and
to agree, but you just sound so appalled.
Let I guess.
I am appalled.
gotta
that
guess.
he
I don't
said
understand
that.
how you can be
We
appalled.
gotta guess.
I can
Right.
I can say that as long as he didn't put Prince's name in it, it's not a big deal to me.
See,
You know what I mean? Is
Okay,
he
so
more
for you,
talented than
Come on,
Prince?
come on.
Not
It's
in
not
no
Michael
way,
Jackson.
shape, or form.
Quincy. This is. I'm gonna go with you.
Johnson
You know
the
why? Johnson the second, because Prince played every instrument
That's
on
right.
everything you heard on his music. So
Yeah.
that would be a hard
Talent.
argument
That's
on
talent.
that alone as
Yeah.
far
And he could
as
dance.
talent.
Mhm.
Now, when we talking talent, this man plays basketball almost at a pro level. The nigga paints at a fucking
so that makes
artistic
him more
level.
talented than Michael
That's
Jackson.
talent.
Those
Okay.
Those are talents.
Okay,
Those are
I'm
talents.
done.
Those are
It's a list of
I am
talents.
done.
What is it?
No.
Are you serious?
I don't give a fuck if the person I listen to music that paints or not. Tupac is still gonna be great to me whether he could paint or not.
We
Michael
don't-
Jackson's
we
gonna
don't-
be great
we're
whether he
not-
paints or
That's
not.
an added
PK,
talent.
PK,
Yes.
No.
It's talent.
We're not disparaging
No.
Michael
Some
Jackson
people
by
are-
We're not
bigging
talking about
up
talent.
Chris
We're not talking
Brown.
about
I have no problem
Diminishing
saying that Chris
Please,
Brown is
please,
great,
please,
right?
please.
But what I'm saying is,
And I'm
to
not even
me,
saying that he
he's
is,
not more
but you
talented.
gotta be able to have an argument.
Please,
No.
question real quick.
What?
Are talents tangible? Meaning things you can count, right?
Yes.
Talents are
Yes,
tangible. We all
they
agree
are.
on that, right? So all I think we're doing is tallying up what we see. If you can't, as a rational person, we're counting.
Okay, so you're gonna
Come out.
tell me.
It's my turn.
No,
It's
go
my
ahead.
turn.
Go ahead.
It's my turn. Thank you, Taz. We're counting talents, tangible talents. Michael Jackson's a singer, great dancer, right? We all know that. Great songwriter we hear, right? These are things we can count. What we're saying is, okay, but what we see with this young man, he's a comparable dancer, right? He's a comparable singer. Those are two ties. But we also see this man design great murals. We've seen him fucking act. We've seen, we're
put
just
the acting in
You
there.
know,
but I'm just saying, all
Jackson's
Michael
acting.
Jackson.
example.
Yeah.
But all we're doing is, okay, we got this box, we checking boxes. We're not disparaging.
Michael at all.
We're not taking anything away. We're saying, okay, Taz got two pair of shoes on. She got on this many items. Vern got this. We're just caught in the box. We're not
No,
knocking
I
Mike.
mean, I'm not mad that you don't agree. I just don't understand how you're this appalled.
Right.
It's-
That's what's fucking with me.
No, what I was going to ask, if we're going to tally off marks, then that's like saying, and this is why I said, for me, things are apples and oranges. Because if you have a basketball player, right, that comes out and you're going to say, okay, he plays basketball, Mike and Chris Brown plays basketball. And he also can dance. Chris Brown can dance. Oh, but he can also paint. And why are we throwing in shit that ain't got nothing to do with why they're comparing the two?
We're talking
People
about
are
overall
not.
talent.
No, what I'm saying is nobody is comparing Michael. Well, that's you are, but I'm not comparing Michael Jackson to Chris Brown because Chris Brown can paint.
You
Like,
just talking about on the,
what
art,
the
on the
fuck?
music
That's
and the
not why they're
dancing?
being
I'm
compared.
saying
You're
for
saying
me,
strictly music and dancing, right?
I'm saying for me, I respect and I like Chris Brown. But when I look at talent and things that were created, I'm going to say Michael Jackson, hands down. I am not saying that nobody's going to be born ever in life and be better than Michael Jackson.
Well,
but for this
but
argument,
today ain't the day.
that is
Let's wait until Chris
slander.
Brown is 60.
That is slander, if you ask
I
me.
mean, Chris Brown
Period.
don't
It's slander.
Chris Brown don't got a thriller. You know what I mean? But
Yes, he
He
do.
still has
He ain't got a
time,
thriller.
though. He's
you know,
still
but
And then
okay.
you just told me he
But
busted
he also
a flip,
doesn't have a
and then
Quincy
he went into a
Jones.
moonwalk.
Right, but-
He didn't create flips. He
Well,
didn't create the
But
moonwalk.
neither did Mike. Mike didn't fucking.
But Mike made it that to
that
what we
example,
put it to.
the video example.
Chris Brown needs to create a dance move and make a thriller.
And wear Jerry curl
Well,
too, and
And
wear
then maybe we
gloves.
can talk about it. Maybe we can talk about
I've
it.
seen him do a lot
I
of
need
flips.
to,
Yeah.
I just
That's
He's a,
think-
he's a
I
very
think.
athletic, talented young man.
and I didn't say he
Yeah.
wasn't. I like Chris Brown.
Mhm.
I like Chris Brown.
As an
mentioning his
artist-
name with Mike.
Not
I would say
as
that-
most more talented than Michael Jackson
think it's
for
a
me. The
possibility.
same way you just said he's not more talented than Prince for you.
I don't
That's
think.
it.
I don't think you
But
can.
see, Prince has like so much music. Like Chris Brown probably has. more
Mike
music
doesn't?
than-
Mike doesn't have a lot of music?
Solo music. I
Mike
think
doesn't have solo
He
music?
does. I think
Chris Brown has more
probably
albums
has
than
more
Michael
solo
Jackson.
music than Michael Jackson.
Most definitely.
Okay, that might be.
He has another album
possible.
coming out in like a month.
Yeah,
My-
he had
Okay.
40 songs on it. I think the
The
last
way-
one had like 40
Okay.
on it.
Yeah, it
I
was
think
a lot.
we can all agree that the way time works, nobody can hold that fucking spot forever, but they hold it in our hearts. Like I get in these
Yeah.
tits all the time
Like,
online.
I love Michael
like niggas still
But
be
I'm not
talking.
going to say that that's an argument that
Niggas be
that's
like, Biggie,
beyond arguing.
Top 10. I say Biggie still in your top 10.
Right.
Like my current, I mean he has a place, but time done went on.
He's like in the Hall of
But see,
Fame.
and that's
Biggie
Yes,
had
Hall
2
of
albums.
Famers.
Biggie's like a Hall of Fame.
Right.
And
He
that's
had-
what I'm saying. When we talk about the greatest of ever or things being more talented, I look at that. If you can still, we're still talking about you way after you're gone. That to me puts you in those top categories. That's why I'm not mad when people have people like Biggie and stuff, even though he's not in my
Chris
top.
Brown was talented
That's what-
enough to get out of that shit he got out of.
That's right.
My whole
That-
thing
that-
is,
that
I mean,
requires
things
talent.
is fluid. Things change. I mean, I'm never going to disparage Michael Jackson, but like we said, we
Yeah.
talking currently. I mean, the thing is, it's never going to be a fair comparison because things
It's
are
not.
access,
And we're still
moves,
talking
dance,
about
everything
Michael
is
Jackson.
different. But I mean, I
We
think
love Mike.
I think
I
we can
know
have that
that's what you
conversation.
said.
But that's not.
We're still
but it's
talking
not-
about him.
It's
Which
not an
can-
argument that can't be had.
I think we can have
I
that
disagree.
All right,
I disagree.
cool.
When Chris Brown's career spans as long, then maybe I'll be willing to have that conversation with
Already
you.
Yeah,
been
he still
long.
has
I'm not.
time.
Okay.
You know.
All right, he's been around for a minute, so it's gonna
Right, but it's
but
like
he
he don't
don't
got
got
the
to-
classes
I
like
mean,
Mike.
if he gets, he
I
don't
think that's
have
the
the
thing.
amount of
That's
time
the
that
thing
Michael
people
got.
take advantage of. Chris still got so much left.
Yeah.
And he already been
He
around for
hasn't
like
even
20
hit his
years.
Luther
Right.
years. So, you know what I mean? Like them older,
Right.
them
Yeah.
Gerald Levert years.
Well,
of
Michael
singing.
had a
We
lot
get
of
to-
years too, because I
The
mean, he started
mature
early,
years.
so
Yeah.
For sure.
yeah.
But I'm talking as far as solo.
And I'm just
Yeah.
thinking, you
When
know,
when he broke out on his
Right.
own.
overall, you can make that comparison because at the same time, everything belongs to the youth. And the funniest part about it is Chris
always
Brown
say that.
is somebody's Michael Jackson right now.
I think it's,
Yeah.
a,
It is,
I
for
think it's,
sure.
I think it's a very good comparison.
It's the truth. The shit belong to the youth. Like we
not
can't
gonna
hoard
say it's very
over
good.
shit and shake
I'm
our
not gonna
fists
say
like,
that.
oh, motherfucking
But I'm
Aretha
not
Franklin
appalled
was
by
better
it.
than no, not to
I
them.
am.
I think, look, if
To
Chris
us,
Brown, if
to
Chris-
us, yes.
if
She
Chris
just
Brown,
said she's not appalled. I said I am.
if Chris Brown did not have a mishap that he had,
Right.
right?
He would be held
The trajectory that he would have been on then, without that,
Absolutely.
it would be completely different.
Yeah, it
And we
would.
would look at him completely different.
1000%.
I think it helped.
Like I said, I
David
like
Ruffin was a
Chris
motherfucker.
Brown.
You know what I mean? Rick James, baby.
Here
like,
you go.
I'm just saying. I think it
I
Yeah,
helped.
but they
him.
can
don't
only
think
go
that
so
helped him.
far.
I don't think
Yeah,
that
it didn't. It didn't help.
You know why? Because it didn't kill him. It would have killed anybody else. He was able to get out of it, and that
I still
says a
don't
lot.
think- I still think his trajectory.
Okay,
was
apples and
higher.
oranges. Opinions, nigga. Opinions.
His trajectory was higher.
Opinions.
Free.
Absolutely.
Opinions. Like assholes.
I mean,
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna be over here and I'm gonna be appalled. Okay?
All right. Don't
Because
listen to your
I
Michael
am.
Jackson records. And
That's what I do. I listen to Michael and Tupac and New Edition in steady rotation.
listen to Ben. Too.
I do.
Ben.
well, we've been talking for a long time. We got more stuff on there, but we can talk about some of that stuff later. It's very arbitrary. You know what I mean?
Right.
Very arbitrary things. Yeah, I mean, y'all see the hearings? I don't want to talk about it. I just want to know if y'all saw them.
Yep.
I saw about 30 minutes of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Few
I don't
minutes.
do trauma no more.
Me
I
either.
fuck them. I don't horror trauma.
accidentally
Just
saw
curious,
some of
everybody.
it.
But yeah,
I read ahead. I read, bro. I don't watch much TV like that no more. I read. During that pandemic, man, that's all I consumed a lot of news. And that shit did something to my spirit. So
Yeah.
I don't even fuck with it no more like that.
I feel the same. I'm
Yeah.
yeah,
I feel
the
like
same thing. Like, I read it.
I stay away from.
Yeah,
certain
I'm
things.
cool. I read the headlines and shit.
And I didn't fully tap into that. I saw a few things.
Yeah.
And I was like in and out.
Get the spin on things and just keep pushing, bro, because, you know, that shit'll stick with you if you let it.
Yes, it
But it's
will.
interesting. It's like a TV show. I want to see what's going to happen.
I as much as I care about everything, I can detach myself from some of that stuff.
Well, it's kind of different in situations, bro. Like, you know, when you get the shit like a school shooting, I got a kid.
No,
and
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about
certain shit.
I mean that thing
Yeah,
specifically.
no, I'm just saying like certain shit it sticks.
Certain
So
stuff
I
is
don't
just
fucking touch it no more. Like I just can't deal with this shit. It's wild, but don't let them fool you. It's no wilder than it's ever fucking been. Certain aspects, yes, but we've been in this little climate since the Columbine. Like this is something that's been going on.
Yeah.
Like all this
remember
crazy shit. Like don't let them spin you out. Don't let them spin you out. They want that panic from you and all that uneasiness and sleepless nights. Like. Get comfortable, take care of you and yours.
I think since we kind of really lived through the January 6th thing, like, you know, I just kind of feel like I could just deal with the highlights and catch whatever they say comes out of it new. I just really, because, you know, I know we talked about a long time ago not long ago, but a few episodes back with the whole trauma thing. I just don't need to keep reliving that I'm okay with getting the highlights of this is what came out new.
I'm not traumatized by it. I'm looking at the shit that's funny to me, like how Ivanka is like, nah, get me up out of here, man. I ain't rolling with this nigga at all.
Who Pops?
Yes.
Yeah.
She is like, I'm not
me
rolling.
out of
Yeah, she
here.
flipping.
Hey,
She
like,
flipping.
A lot of
people were flipping.
They are doing
weren't flipping.
gymnastics. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
It's
That's
time.
crazy.
It's time.
No, we've been waiting.
Yeah, it's time.
Oh,
Yeah.
they
They
out
flip
here.
in, but they get on, then they go, I never, and
They out here like making
Nah.
sure their ass.
Nah,
is
'cause
I'm
like,
saying
hey,
like the billboards and stuff,
It
you know,
was
they
the
was out
crazy
saying
guy.
one thing.
No, because this shit,
That was
And
all
then now
him.
they saying something else.
it's shit at stake. And, now the screws, like your lawyer that came back to you, like, look, bitch, you
Yup.
going to jail.
It was the crazy
Yep.
guy.
Like, look, bitch, for real. Like,
And
this
that's
shit-
what I was gonna say.
No.
If we don't get nothing else from this, you got that people go roll with you only until
Only so
they
far.
next is on the
Mhm,
line.
that's common.
And that's something we kind of knew before. But while we watching them flip, that's what makes it funny to me about the Fox people that you guys said is because some of these people that they was quoting, now you see it when they got behind closed doors and we looking at possible jail time and being linked to shit, they saying something completely different. And I'm like, I don't see how you still seeing the same thing when obviously they
Man,
telling
look,
you
You know they have meetings, right?
Right.
about what?
Quit looking at TV and thinking they think anything.
This
They
is
have
all
meetings.
well thought
They have
out.
meetings
This
with
strategy.
they talk about that. What's what they're going to talk about on there. So when you're watching it, they don't necessarily think none of that. They know what the hell is going on.
No, I'm talking about real life, regular people. Because, like,
Yeah,
I know
no,
some
right.
that when they look
No,
at
people that
that,
watching that, people that's consuming that is consuming
Yeah,
that.
they-
right,
Yeah.
and that's what I'm saying. That,
Yeah,
even
yeah.
though now the other narratives are coming out from them same people that they normally quote, they still are seeing back what they said before.
They can call you a traitor or abandon you with the, like you said, with the cops. They can say black. They can literally believe back the blue until it's a cop doing something they don't like. Then that's
right.
that's a rhino. That's a traitor. That's
Yeah.
They
you
got
need to
words and
follow
stuff
orders.
built in. They done built in.
I said that the whole thing is so juvenile. Just the whole thing is really playground shit. Like if you break it down,
It's people.
y'all
though, man.
not
People-
playing fair.
pe-
Oh, you supposed to do this. You the cops. You don't supposed to shoot me. You remember cops and robbers. You supposed to arrest me. You know what I mean? Like that's how they do it. Oh, you ain't with us. We're in the hands of some really petty, selfish, evil fucking people, but fear not, because we always have been. These the same hands you didn't grew up under. These the same hands. Ronald
shit.
Reagan was an actor. Don't
He
be
was.
fucking
He
fooled.
damn sure was.
Don't be fooled. That's all I'm saying. And I don't want to veer off left. And I'm gonna, but real quick, because I seen it. I watched the whole video. Any of y'all seen the video, the slap that was in another movie that
Yes.
was identical to the Will Smith shit?
Yes.
Like, what's up with that? That shit was
I was heard that was fake.
identical.
Right, but I heard that it did come out after.
I've always been saying, don't believe shit on TV. I've been saying that from jump. Oh,
Yeah.
you ain't. I've been saying it from
I mean,
jump.
I know.
Yeah, but
But I'm just saying,
Even on
is there
here.
any validity to that video? Is there a time? I need to know.
I heard that the video was actually created after
I
that.
want to know if that's what I'm trying to get
That's
to the
what I'm
bottom
saying.
of. Is that something that happened? Is that something that could have been emulated?
Yeah.
I know we got to get out of here and shit, but I'm just saying, these are things that I've been wondering because, you know, a lot of this shit is fucking, it's theater.
Mhm.
Like I said, I don't keep bringing up the military, but you know, that's what we call it. When we go to war, it's theater.
Yeah.
Right? You are being programmed.
Yeah.
You always have been. Let me tell you
Continuously.
something real quick, real sweet. Sixth grade, this teacher came in, right? And he asked us all sixth graders, he say, we say, hey, when the last time you seen a cigarette commercial? Advertisement. Oh, I saw one last night. I saw one this morning. And he said,
No, you
I don't
didn't.
want to call y'all liars, but cigarette commercials been banned since 19
Yeah.
But you see so much shit that you think. And that I've never forgotten that in my life because until then, you couldn't have. I would have bet a finger, bitch. I seen a Cools commercial
You seen
because
the
my
Cools-
mama
you
sent
seen
me
the
to the
magazine-
store for
you seen
Cools. They in the magazine, right? So this is what they're doing. Everything you give in your emotion, how you vote, how you spend, they playing on all that shit. They turning the gas shit. Let's see how far we can go before motherfuckers start walking.
Shit.
All right,
I'm about to
Cash.
start walking.
We're going to hear
about
more
to,
from
for real.
Cash next week because
Yeah,
Cash
next
ain't
week.
been here and this nigga got everything to talk
Okay.
about.
Everything. Tune
But
in.
look, I am about to start walking. So
Nice. get a horse.
shit.
because
I'ma get a
that gas
horse.
ain't no joke.
Man, it's
Or a
crazy.
llama.
Not-
Costco, though. Costco is
That's the only place I
close
go
to your
to.
friend. Close to your
Ooh,
friend.
but
It's
that,
closest
that,
that you got
that
to your
line
friend.
is crazy, too.
It
gotta
is
get in there.
crazy.
You
You gotta
get
go
in there.
early in the morning.
You got to get
Early.
in and slip
Yep.
in, dip
Yes.
in.
I think I'm gonna go to
Early
the-
in the morning.
I'm gonna go to the Air Force Base. That
Yeah.
shit might be
I
all
think
right.
it's like you got to catch it like at the weird point in the midday when people is like
Lunch break, like right between lunch break.
It's I think early morning.
Yeah, I usually go about 7 in the morning when I know
Yeah.
because there's one by the school. I would go leave early, go get that gas, and then hit work.
Get y'all,
'Cause ain't
get y'all
nobody there.
tires checked too. Make sure y'all shit balanced off because that shit suck gas up. Get all your shit checked.
I just got my shit
You
checked.
know
all that
man.
shit. Well, all of that shit, your oil, all
Yeah.
that shit affects your gas efficiency.
Yeah, but that's
Well,
it.
I'm
I'm
telling
done.
y'all.
I'm
Hey,
straight.
make sure your air filter is working.
Right,
properly.
I heard about
I got
this.
all
AC
of that.
service. I'm done. I'm done.
Yes,
Let me
everything
tell
is done for me too. I just
Okay.
Now that we on
Pay
summer
the guap.
break, my car ain't moving very many places. I love people, but I ain't gonna be visiting. Hence why I like technology.
Zoom.
Go on it, Zoom me in, let's FaceTime.
That's what people
You can
do
get
anyway.
that love.
Hence why I
Yes,
haven't seen you
FaceTime.
niggas in a minute.
And that's
Right.
why we have a hard time coming to visit you too.
Right,
right.
right. Fucking send a note, a picture.
Okay.
Let's get up out of here.
Let's do it.
All right. I'm gonna send it around. Niggas can give up their info, and then people can get it, and then we can get on. Yeah.
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 All right. Man. Let's start with what up, Vern?
What up, Vern? At What Up, Vern? Check it out. Juneteenth. Idle Mind dropping new project. Shit fire. Fuck with me. But if you looking for me, want to talk to me, debate me, argue with me, what up, Vern? Anywhere you at, I don't run from no fucking smoke. Let's do it. Holla at me. Nice to have a good week. Have a good Tuesday. Eat some tacos, see some titties.
All right.
Oh,
Tassie.
Please, I was like, you gonna put me right behind that. Like, he just
See some
never
titties,
is on
go.
point.
How do you follow that? I know.
Anyways, it's your girl Taz. You can find me at Mocha Vibes. That's Mocha. If I'm on it's IG _VYBEZ. If it's on Twitter, there's no underscore. If you hit my DMs, don't do that baby pose that y'all said Deshaun Watson.
Get that gooch.
This is where it's at. Nikki Savage, go.
Hey y'all. Okay, so to reach the Savage, you have to I think it's Coach Savage on Instagram, on everything actually. And you guys stay tuned for Truth Hurts with Nikki Savage.
Hey.
Coming soon.
Hey, and my guy Quincy, let him know what's up.
At Quincy Johnson II on all social media, TikTok, Instagram, whatevs. Working on a new album, so be on the lookout for that.
Dope.
Coming soon, higher
That's
frequency. And beyond that, just living life, having
My-
fun.
and
Thank
he
you all for having me
all over
today.
the place, man. So go follow
Yeah,
my guy.
man, I'm about to follow you right now.
All
And
right.
I post all my concert dates on Instagram and on the internet. So
Yeah.
yeah, at Quincy Johnson II.
Well,
Quincy
All right.
Johnson II.
all right. And as far as Deez Ninjas, make sure that you follow us on the YouTubes and on the different social medias at Deez Ninjas Pod.
Like, comment, share.
Right, that part. Me, I'm Club Dynamite. You can follow me on all platforms. Club Dynamite, change the YouTube V. Really simple. And that's what it is. Shout out to Shanni and shout out to Barb. That part. All right.
That part.
We miss
Shout out to Extendo.
Everybody that gets with us, you know what I'm
Extendo.
saying? We love y'all. Extendo, that's the backbone. And we up out of here. Peace out.